Welcome into the 49ers Report live here on Chat Sports. I'm your host, Chase Senior. No matter where you are or how you're watching, we appreciate you for making the 49ers Report a part of your day. The 6-6 San Francisco 49ers going up against the 7-5 Cincinnati Bengals in Cincinnati today. A lot of playoff implications on the NFC side for the San Francisco 49ers, as well as the AFC side for the Joe Burrow-led Bengals. We're about 10 minutes away from kickoff, so until we get there, we want to get the chat popping right now. Producer Jeremy doing a great job on the ones and twos. You're going to be hearing from me all throughout the afternoon, as well as him. It's going to be a watch party right here on the 49ers Report, live play-by-play, stats, analysis. I'll be taking your questions throughout, and we will be reacting to this game play-by-play all throughout the day. Who you got? Type CIN for the Bengals, SF for the 49ers. Be sure to get those votes in the comment section right now. That is also our live poll, so be sure to get your votes in our poll as well. As we always do, we're going to welcome in the audience. We're all about the audience interaction here at Chat Sports, and we're going to give you some shout-outs, not just today, but all day long. Ease, SF, Go Promontes, SF, Paul Dellis, Niners, Mudbone, riding with the Niners as well. Expectic, typing in SF, Val Brooks, SF, Zenith, SF, but it's going to be a hard game. Daniel Quintia, typing in SF, 49er Tim, Niners all day. IFR Dries, for Denmark, my guy. I see Noah GQ Paney in the chat. So too is John Wallace, Stanley, Squareship 956, Easnetic, Mutt, Roderick, Human Being, Deshaun Henderson, Paige Pippin, Andrew Smith, Roderick, Kat, Will, Eddie, Mike Honcho, Dave in the Desert, Angel, Rob Gaines. Appreciate all of you for getting those votes in and predicting today's game. Next up, it's another prediction. This time, the score. What do you think the score is going to be? This line has been really fascinating all throughout the week. The Bengals opened up at about 1-point favorites. At some books, it went up to 2. Then it shifted to San Francisco -1. It was a pick'em at one point, and I think it closed at Niners -2. So what do you think the score is going to be? Let me know right now. Noah GQ Pena, 33-20, San Francisco. The Bowtie Chaplain, 25-21. Cody, he's just typing in SF. We have Grant Cohen in the chat. Nice, 26-23. Skeet Johnson, 28-0. Deshaun Henderson, must win. Anything can happen in the playoffs. I agree it's close to a must-win game. You fall to 6-7. You still hang on to that 7th and final spot in the NFC. But that's when things really start to get interesting with teams like the Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia Eagles. The good news for San Francisco in that regard, they do have the tiebreakers over Minnesota and the Philadelphia Eagles, two teams who they're going to be vying to get into the playoffs with. Tony Scoble, SF for the win. Adam 49, 27-24. Al Felipe, 24-17. Blaze of God, 27-26. And if you're blazing today, have fun. Next up, shout out your city. Let us know where you're watching from. We are emanating live from the Chat Sports Studios in Dallas, Texas. Myself, producer Jeremy Beedling. We're ready to have a party with the Niner gang today. And win or lose, we know it's going to be a good time. So let us know where you're kicking it, where you're at, and where you're watching from. And as I always say, thanks for making the 49ers Report a part of your day. What new to 187 in enemy territory in Spokane, Washington? I'm seeing a Dallas, Texas, Dunedin, Florida, Princeton, Texas, San Antonio, Texas from Noah. Jeff Cochran driving to South Carolina. Little Rock, Arkansas from Brian. Tammy, Arizona. Hootsdale, PA from Michael. Roderick Bennett in LA, either Louisiana or California. Des Moines, Iowa from Rocco. Fresno from Niner Raul. Santa Barbara, California from Dana and Rose. Scott Cassie, the STL, used to work in Springfield, Illinois. Appreciate everybody for tuning in to the 49ers Report. And, hey, like I always say, we like to get down, we like to entertain, we like to inform, and we like to have a blast with the Niner Empire, the greatest fan base in all of sports. Here's our Super Chat menu. I have beers on deck. We have the Patron on deck. $1 super chat, we give you a shout out. $5 super chat, beer cheers. $10 beer chug. $20, I ain't scared. I'll take a shot of Patron. And for a $50 super chat, I'll shotgun a beer. I got a couple of brews waiting right here. Get those super chats in. We'll get the party started about 5 minutes before kickoff. So that, folks, is our super chat menu for today's watch party. A really serious question, maybe the most pressing question. This one produced by Jeremy Chuggs, the producer today. Is eggnog good? Type Y for yes, type N for no. It's a big debate that we've been having here at Chat Sports. Now, if I have eggnog my way, I'm putting some whiskey in that piece, and I'm putting a little liquor into the eggnog, and I'm taking it down on a cold winter night. The problem is I live in Dallas, Texas now, grew up in the Northeast. I'm used to the cold weather, but we don't always get cold weather here in Texas, so it's hard to say, and I don't think I'm going to be having much eggnog when it's like 60, 70 degrees outside in December. Steven, yes. Dominique, yes. Cameron Blake is with me. He says, has to be spiked. Shane, yes, Chase's way. You got me. Jeff Cochran with a throw-up emoji. A lot of people are probably agreeing with you on that. TJ Ford, yes. Wet Noodle, yes. May Oats, don't get the store stuff. Homemade is better. I agree. S. Jones, yes. Mike Sues, eggnog with cinnamon spice. That sounds pretty good as well. I know my guy, Wet Noodle 187, is a big eggnog guy as well. Producer Jeremy is like, how do you make homemade eggnog? It'd probably be with dairy, eggs, and that type of stuff, right? Put a little whiskey in there, a little cinnamon. That sounds pretty damn good. Anything can be homemade.
That sounds like spiked scrambled eggs, what you just described.
Spiked scrambled eggs. Not as good as eggnog. I don't think you want to put whiskey in your scrambled eggs. My point being, you can basically have homemade anything. Even meat. You go out and you hunt. And you harvest that deer. Whatever. Homemade meat. They say my meat is homemade as well. John Wallace with a $2 super chat. He's given us a prediction for today's game. San Francisco 27, Cincinnati Bengals 19. Anthony with the $2 super chat as well. 33-10, Bengals. 2 INTs, 2 fumbles. So you think the Niners are going to have a disastrous offensive performance? That is not good. Let's do a like driver here. Next up, Jeremy. 300 people watching live, 59 likes. We're 10 away from 69. And if you want the 49ers to win, you have to like the video, because last week we did not get enough likes on the video. And what happened? The Niners lost yet again for the 15th time in 17 matchups against the Seattle Seahawks, who were having their way against the Houston Texans today. So like the video, hit that thumbs up icon. We're already at 82. We're about to kick off from Cincinnati, Paul Brown Stadium. We have to get to 100 likes before kickoff. We're at 92 right now, up to 95. I think we're going to get there, but kickoff is about to ensue from Cincy, and we need to hit the century mark here. Some notes for today's game before we get started, as kickoff is just moments away. Deebo Samuel going to be back. George Kittle, 9 catches, 181 last week. Fred Warner also playing. Really, the 49ers have their full cast of characters. Jeff Wilson and JaMychal Hasty, really the only healthy running backs. Niners coming off a loss last week against the Seahawks. They need to win to stay firmly entrenched in the wild card race. As for the Cincinnati Bengals, starting linebacker Logan Wilson is out. They lost last week to the Chargers, so they, like the Niners, desperate, and they are 1 game behind the Ravens for the lead in the AFC North. The Ravens' comeback effort against the Browns on the road today, second time in 3 weeks those two teams met, did come short. Lamar Jackson left the game early because of an ankle injury, but a lot at play and a lot at stake from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, with the Niners looking to push their record to 7-6 on the year. We are underway from Paul Brown Stadium. JaMychal Hasty in the end zone. The ball will float over his head for a touchback, and San Francisco will begin this game with the ball first at the 25-yard line. San Francisco rocking their white jerseys and gold pants with red socks, and of course those trademark gold helmets. The Bengals, on the other hand, rocking their black jerseys, orange trim, white lettering, and I believe they're rocking some orange pants today. A little bit of a rare go-to for Cincinnati. It's white pants, orange socks, excuse me. More Super Chats coming in. We'll get to those here in just a few moments. But San Francisco is starting their drive from the 25. Garoppolo pitched to his left to Jeff Wilson. He's going to be stopped for a loss of 1. Really wasn't anywhere to go right from the jump. And Jeff Wilson getting the start in place of Elijah Mitchell, out because of a concussion as well as a knee injury. Stopped for negative gain. Garoppolo this year completing a little less than 67% of his passes. He's thrown for 2,600 yards, 15 touchdowns, 8 picks. Has to be better than last week when he did throw 2 INTs. Now he's in the shotgun. Audibles the line at the line of scrimmage. Split back. 1 receiver, 1 tight end. Deebo Samuel going to get a carry. Gets to the edge, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. So 3rd and 11 upcoming for the 49ers. They've been really good early in games with long clock-eating drives, but right now faced with the 3rd and 11 on the opening drive of the game 1 minute in. It's good to see that Kyle Shanahan had the confidence in Deebo Samuel to give him a carry out of the backfield coming off that groin injury, which caused him to miss last week's loss. Now Deebo going to go from the backfield atop the formation. He has Jawan Jennings to his right, Ayuk in motion. 1 tight end, JaMychal Hasty to the right of Garoppolo. Garoppolo takes the snap, and he's going to get sacked. Bad start for the Niners to begin this game. Cincinnati brought the blitz, and Garoppolo didn't have any time to throw, and he was dropped by Hendrickson, the big signing this offseason from the New Orleans Saints. Type your F's in the chat. It was a little twist stunt. Hendrickson went inside and nobody picked him up. And he was able to drop Garoppolo. So San Francisco will punt the football away. Mitch Wishnowsky punts it to about the 45. Bengals return it inside the 40. This game not starting off good for the Niners as the Bengals will begin this drive inside San Francisco territory. Dave in the Desert, $10 super chat, which allows me to crack my beer. Sick as a dog today, Chase. You got to carry me. Let's go. Dave, hope you feel better. Hope the Niners come through with the win to make you feel better. And if they don't, I have your back. We'll be up to our normal shenanigans. I'm going to crack a little Yingling. Shout out to America's oldest brewery in Pottsville, Pennsylvania. I know we have some people watching from that corner of PA and all across the globe. Burrow, ball at the 44. Hand off to Joe Mixon. Fumbles the football, but he pounces on top of it. But either way, it'll be a 2nd and long after it'll go for a loss of a couple. Cheers to the Niner gang. If you want to super chat us, hey, let's have a party. You want to drink with me? That's cool. If you don't drink, that's fine too. Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, CJ Uzoma, really good weapons for this Bengals offense. 2nd and 12, ball at the 46. Burrow in the shotgun by himself. 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Takes the snap, quick pass to his left, it's dropped. So 3rd and 12 now for the Bengals. Type your threes. The Bowtie Chaplain, he's been drinking since 1 p.m. Cheers, homie. Corona extra time for Justin Cox. John Wallace typing a 3. Young Mello in the chat. Welcome back. Mayday. I see you. Ricky Bobby, Justin Cox, Miggy Moneybags, Roderick Bennett. Let's ride. 3rd and 12. Type your threes, type your stops, whatever you got to do to root on this Niners defense. You stop them here, Bengals can't even put 3 points on the board. 4 receiver set. Back goes in motion. Burrow in the gun. He gets pressured. Pass over the middle. Dropped. Jamar Chase drops it. Fred Warner in coverage. Good stop for this 49ers defense. Taking a look at the replay. In-breaking route for Jamar Chase. Jimmy Ward was about to hit him, and I think Chase heard the footsteps and dropped the football. Type your D. Give the comment section the D, and type your Ds right now. 566 people watching live, 134 likes. Bengals going to punt the football away. Huber sends a punt into the end zone. Bengals can't come through by downing it. It goes into the paint. Touchback for the Niners. They'll take over at the 20. What are you drinking today? I know some people are drinking beers. Some people are drinking liquor. Some people might be drinking eggnog. Roddy Cow, what's up, Chase? Roddy, what it do? Caroline, 10-minute drive now, please. We need it. Moses Malone, I'm going to have some bud. What kind of bud? Physical bud or liquid bud? Water from Michael. Paul Martinez, water. Juice from AU. Dave in the Desert. OJ. Cameron Blake, hazy IPA. That sounds really good. Human Being. Vitamin water. For all human beings, that's a good hangover cure. Ted DeWitt. Mayo. I think those are electrolytes, right? Smoking that dank, baby, from Dreadhead David 420. Judging by the name, not surprised at all. Coffee and Kush from Branks. Wet Noodle 187, water. Jesse Gonzalez, XX. Let's get some action, Niners, from John Wallace. Let's get some action. So it's the holiday season, and today's sponsor, Fanatics, has all types of deals on their website. All you have to do is use that link down below, chatsports.com/49jersey. And there are great deals for a bunch of 49ers jerseys, all for varying prices. And when I was growing up, I was a big jersey guy, right? And I think jerseys, one of the best Christmas presents. And you can get a 49ers jersey right now by going to chatsports.com/49jersey. Richard Sherman throwback if you want. George Kittle, Nick Bosa, Trey Lance. All types of jerseys available right now. If you go to chatsports.com/49jersey, that link going to be available in the description. And I'll put it in the comment section right now. So I'm putting that link in the comment section right now if you want to cop some 49ers jerseys. 49ers going to start this drive after the touchback on the 20. If you're just joining us, Niners went 3 and out. First drive of the game. Bengals got the ball in San Francisco territory. Didn't move the ball an inch. Garoppolo in the gun, takes the snap, looks right, passes right to Ayuk. Got a little bit of room, he'll pick up 6 or 7 yards. Really surprised that there aren't a lot of fans at the Bengals game right now. Front-running fan base? Maybe. Are they doing watch parties? No, we are though, because the Niner gang is for real. Godly season, yo, what's up, Chase? Godly, what it do? Young Mello. Nathaniel, Ryan Torbert, Roddy Cal. I see all of you in the chat. 2nd and 3. So it goes for a gain of 7 for Ayuk. Garoppolo, play action. Dumps it off for Kittle. He's going to pick up a first down. Only needed 3. Got about 5. Type your ones. Type your ones in the chat. I'll drink to that first down just cuz. Did we just lose the stream? Garoppolo in the gun. Takes the shotgun snap. Quick trigger pass to his left to Ayuk. Little bubble screen action. And on 1st and 10, he'll pick up 4. He did fumble the ball, but that was after forward progress was whistled down. Good block out in space by Trent Williams. And after the whistle had blown, Bengals defenders kept tugging at the ball. But the ball came out after the whistle clearly. So 2nd and 6 after a gain of 4. Ayuk being used early. Wilson takes the pitch. Man, this Bengals run defense has been very good in the early going. They've been very physical as well. So third and medium, now upcoming for the Niners. Isaiah, 49ers 8:08. Did the game just start? No, it started at 4:25 p.m. Eastern, so about 11 minutes ago. 9:40 and counting in the opening frame. We're knotted at 0 apiece. Both teams went 3 and out. Niners looking to extend this drive. Garoppolo takes a shotgun snap. Looks to his left. Pass. Almost intercepted. Incomplete. Intended for Brandon Ayuk. This Bengals defense bringing it the first 2 possessions for the Niners. Little out route for Ayuk. Couldn't get any space. And the ball almost intercepted. Would have been a great, miraculous, acrobatic INT, but the Niners are going to punt this ball away. Mitch Wishnowsky takes the snap. Boots it. Another bad punt. Since he loses the football, I think the Niners recovered it. They did. A special teams turnover for the Bengals. Niners at the bottom of the pile. I think it's River Craycraft who has his hands on the pigskin. The initial ruling was San Francisco ball. The Bengals came out of it, but the officials originally had ruled it Niner football. So what's the call going to be? First down, Niners. The Niner gang erupting in Cincinnati. 49ers shot themselves in the foot with turnovers last week. This time, they're on the right side of it. There's no question that ball was fumbled. The returner had to dive for it. River Craycraft, who was activated last week with some of those injuries at the wide receiver spot, namely to Deebo Samuel, with the fumble recovery. Peeking over at the chat, I see Oliver Leach watching from Fayetteville, North Carolina. J-Man B, hold it. Did special teams just get us the ball? Yes. Ted DeWitt, let's go. Jason, Fumblerooski, Tony Scooby, type in a 1. Have a $5 super chat coming in from Wet Noodle 187. We'll pop that up on the screen here in just a few moments. Yeah, this is not ideal here. Yeah, relax, just saying. We're live. Rick T, Justin Cox, LeBron, Max Silly, LeBron Allen, Kelvin Worth, Andy Eckenrode, Ricardo, John Wallace, Andy Scott, Armando A, Franklin Dixon, Fumbleia from Franklin, that's funny. Young Mello, John Wallace, Ted DeWitt, Nia Beth, Elias Gonzalez, Ray Castro, Alpha Doctor 20, typing a 1 as well. Dude, relax. It's okay. It'd be awesome if I could see graphics, but we'll wing it here. Elizabeth Lucero, go Niners. Horacio, typing a 1. In the meantime, Super Chat did come in from Wet Noodle 187. I'll at least verbalize it here, and then we'll pop it up on the screen once we can do that. Hey, Chase, can I get a shout-out? My wife and I are celebrating our 6-year wedding anniversary. Wet Noodle 187, shout out to you. Congratulations to you and your wife. I know you have a kid, maybe a couple kids as well. So as you guys as a family celebrate today, thank you for watching the 49ers Report. Wet Noodle 187 watches all of our videos. He's always tuned in for all of our live shows as well. So to Mrs. Wet Noodle 187 in Spokane, Washington, congratulations on your 6-year wedding anniversary. Continued health, wellness, prosperity, and happiness for the Wet Noodle family. Niners going to take over at the 23.5-yard line. I formation, Wilson in motion, Deebo Samuel as the back. Pitch goes to Deebo, and he'll pick up 4 or 5 yards. Expect to see a lot of him with Elijah Mitchell out and the Niners very thin at the running back spot. Darius Phillips was the one who fumbled that ball away on special teams. Ball at the 19 now, 2nd and 6. Garoppolo once again under center. Kyle Juszczyk in motion, split eye. Fake pitch, Garoppolo. Pass to Kittle. Good tackle out in space. Otherwise, he would have picked up a first down. $981 people watching live right now. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, do so right now. We bring you the latest 49ers news and rumors, free daily videos, live shows every Tuesday, and watch parties like this. Elsewhere across the NFL, Leonard Fournette, 47-yard touchdown to put the Buccaneers up 7-0 on the Bills. Garoppolo in the gun. 2 receivers to his left, 2 to the right. George Kittle in the slot. Takes the snap. Pass to his right. Caught. JaMychal Hasty, first down on 3rd and 4. Big 3rd down conversion. There is a flag on the play. I hope it's not a holding penalty. It is. On Trent Williams, the highest graded player in the NFL according to Pro Football Focus. Trent Williams on Trey Henderson. He did get his shoulder pad as Henderson had good leverage. So that'll push the Niners back on 3rd and 4 to make it a 3rd and 14. Ball now at the 27. Garoppolo by himself in the backfield. Pass high for Jawan Jennings. He's going to get close to the first down marker, but be a couple of yards short. I wonder if Kyle Shanahan's going to go for it or take the points. In a game like this, I think he's going to elect to take on the field goal unit and go with Robbie Gould to kick the field goal. Jennings did get stripped, but he recovered it. On a 4th and 2, Robbie Gould on the field. 11 of 13 on field goals this year, long of 52. This one from 33 yards out. The kick is up. It is true, and it is through. Robbie Gould breaks the scoreless tie to give the Niners a 3-0 lead. Type your threes in the comment section right now. Chilo XXL with the 3. Amy, 3. Mac, 3. Ray, 3. John Wallace, Harold Murillo, Wet Noodle, Zion, Earl, Young Mello, Guy in the comments, Tyler Jennings, Brad, LeBron, Nia Beth, Mayday, Rick T, all typing their threes. Continue to get those votes in the comment section and keep that thing popping. What are we doing? Like, what's the problem here? But wasn't it fine before you came in? So we can't show any graphics? Nice. Michael Robinson with a 3. Roderick Bennett, 3. Leontre Lee typing a 3. Melanie, 3. You know what? Niners put points up on the board, so I'm going to drink to that. We're dealing with some technical difficulties right here. So we can't pop up any graphics, but make sure you subscribe to the channel by hitting that red subscribe button down below for free daily videos on the Niners. That scoreboard's wrong, so it doesn't make sense to have that up. So it's 3-0 San Francisco. With the more than 1,000 people watching live, don't mind the scoreboard. Trying to work through these technical difficulties. We have some super chats coming in as well. So we'll pop those up as soon as we can. Amy, thank you for the sub. Alex saying hit the bong. I don't have a beer bong on me, but I'll shotgun a beer for $50. Roderick Bennett. Bang Bang Niner Gang. Ronald Nasados. I'll drink to you, Chase. I'll drink to that field goal. How about you just have Megan film? She sends you a QuickTime file, and then you do what you do with Mont. Not doing that. Not doing that with 1,000 people watching live. How about we just get a computer that was working, have Megan film a QuickTime video, she sends it to you guys, and you guys do what Mott did. Does that not matter? Bengals fumble it again. They pick it up on the kick return. They do recover it and bring it to about the 14. So that's where the Bengals will take over. It is 3-0 San Francisco, by the way. They were able to connect on a Robbie Gould 33-yard field goal. 6:32 left in the first quarter. Zach Taylor calling in his play to Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow dealing with a pinky injury. A lot of people in Vegas, the odds makers, think that it's a broken pinky. That's why you saw the line change throughout the week. Burrow, hand off to Boyd, around the perimeter, has some room, picks up about 8. Little end around for Boyd, who's a really good player on this Bengals offense, kind of overlooked with the really good player of Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Andy Scott typing defense, Elizabeth typing defense, Harold Murillo, LFG. 2nd and 2 for the Bengals. Burrow under center. Handoff to Mixon. Needs 2. Picks up 4. First down, Cincy. Run started right. Then Mixon, with the good vision that he has, goes left and picks up 4. Burrow, play action, rolls right, dumps it off for Sample. He's going to pick up a first down. Niners up 3-0, 5:20 and counting. It was a nice little play action play for the Bengals. Fake handoff to Mixon. Threw it right into the flat to Sample, who was wide open because of the misdirection of that play action. Good design there. Bengals now have the ball at the 39. Burrow in the gun. Back to his left. Handoff. Goes for a gain of a couple. It was Mixon once again on the carry.
Guys, sorry for the technical difficulties. We got them fixed out, so we're going to go through the Super Chats really quick right now.
Were you on for that? Cool. All right, let's get to these Super Chats. Appreciate everybody for kicking it with us here on the 49ers Report. $2 Super Chat from Trinae. Tequila, go Niners. You know what? Because you sent that in, I usually do a shot for $20. I'll do one for $2. Also, because you guys hung out with us throughout the technical difficulties. What Noodle 187, $5. I read that earlier. Happy anniversary to you and your wife. Dreadhead David, 420. Chase, you my guy. I watch the game as I listen to the show every week since I subbed. You're the man. Appreciate it, brother. We also push out free daily videos. Burrow over the middle. T. Higgins, first down, inside the 40 and into San Francisco territory. Nice pass from Burrow, right on the dot. Dreadhead David with another $5 super. Take another chug, my guy. Bang, bang, go Niners. Anthony, $5 super chat. Can I get a shout out to my daughter, Lauren? Lauren, thank you for watching the 49ers Report. Anthony, appreciate you for hanging out with us. You are awesome. You are awesome as well. And Lauren, you are the best. $2 super chat from Marty. Fan since 1970. Go Niners from Houston. We're in Dallas, Texas, not far from you. Burrow, quick pass to his right. Bengals lose the football again. That is their third fumble of the day. I think they recovered it, though. And I believe it was Tyler Boyd Trying to pick up some yards after the catch, after that little bubble screen. Lightbolt K with the $2 super chat. Let's go Niners. And Boyd fell by himself, so that's a fumble officially because nobody touched him down, but he did recover it. So to all those super chats, a lot that came in during our technical difficulties. I got a lot of beer to chug. I'll do it after this play. 2nd and 10 for the Bengals. Ball at the 38. Tight end in motion. 3 receivers. 1 tight end, 1 back. Burrow in the gun. Looks left. Pressured. Completes a pass to Boyd. Picks up a first down. K'Wan Williams and Josh Norman in on the stop. Chug for the Niner gang. Gotta love a Yingling. 1,100 people watching live, 219 likes. $40 in super chats. Man in motion. Ball at the 28. Burrow. Pitch to Mixon. He's got some room. He'll get stopped after a gain of about 2 because that hole closed very quickly. If you love the Niners, like the video. Hit that thumbs up icon. Only 239 likes. Almost 1,200 people watching live. Can we get to 500 likes in 5 minutes? 500 likes in 5 minutes. That is my challenge for you. And if we do that, we'll both take tequila shots. 500 likes in 5 minutes. I'm starting the clock right now, and myself and producer Jeremy will both take tequila shots. 282 up to 300. I'm starting the timer right now, so you already got a little bit of a head start. Burrow, play action. Ball tipped. Falls incomplete. 3rd and 7 coming up for the Bengals. So the stopwatch is on. 316 likes. We get to 500 in 5 minutes. We're both taking tequila shots. And I also said I'd take one for that $2 super earlier. I'm a man of my word. I am not a fraud. And I am here to do it for the people. Type your stops on this 3rd down. 3rd and 7. Burrow by himself in the backfield in the shotgun. And false start on Cincinnati. All because of the noise that everybody made in the comment section. Let's ride. People made some noise in the comment section, and that's what caused the Bengals to false start.
Back him up, Chase.
Early movement.
Back him up, Chase.
Back him up.
Beep, beep, beep.
3rd and 12 now. And really, Cincinnati right on the cusp of field goal position. Bengals have only had 8 offensive false starts this year, fewest in the NFL. Big one right there. So the ball gets pushed back to the 30.5. Burrow takes the snap, quick pass over the middle. Bengals get close to the first down, but they're going to be 2 yards short because Jimmy Ward, Josh Norman, and Jaquaski Tart in for the stop. We have a couple of super chats that came in. By the way, 500 likes in 5 minutes. Myself, producer Jeremy, we take shots at Patron. We're a minute 42 in, 379 likes. We need 120 more. Officials are going to mark it a 4th and 1. Type your 4s. John Wallace, thanks for the super. Burrow, under center. And the Bengals are going to call a timeout. They are all out of whack right now. I put up the thumbs up, y'all, the GOAT show. Thank you, John. Kevin, $20 super chat, shots. Jeremy, get up here. We'll take a couple of tequila shots here. 2 minutes and 20 seconds in right now. We need 102 more likes for us to take more shots of tequila. We need some limes. Cheers to the Niner gang. Thanks for that $20 super. No chasers needed. No pun intended. going to be a 37-yard field goal right inside the right hash. "36 seconds left in the opening frame. Snap down, hold down, kick on the way, and it is good. Just inside the left upright for McPherson, and we're tied up at 3-3. 49ers ball on the other side. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Or no, 1 minute and 30 seconds left coming up to get to 500 likes. And when we do that, we'll take another tequila shot. Dreadhead David 420, another one because I'm high. Another one. Another one from Dreadhead David. Another one. Somebody will clip that. Thank you, Dreadhead. Cheers to you, my guy. Hope you're having a good day, and by the sounds of it, you're having a good day because you're faded watching football. 2 Fs. Good stuff. Let's do a quick Fanatics read during the commercial break and then do a weigh-in sub. So Christmas is right around the corner, and right now, some really good deals on some 49ers jerseys. If you go to that link down below at the bottom of your screen, chatsports.com/49jersey, all types of deals available for you. Now, when I was growing up, I loved getting jerseys during the holiday season, whether they were NFL jerseys, NBA jerseys, Major League Baseball jerseys. I was a really big jersey kid growing up. And when you unwrap that package and you see some fresh threads, you put it up in your closet, you rock it, you support your squad, you show out with those colors. There's nothing better than supporting your team. By the way, 500 likes, we're going to fall short in the next 5 seconds. We'll take plenty of more tequila shots. But the point here being, there isn't really a better gift than a 49ers jersey. And right now, a bunch of deals going on thanks to today's presenting sponsor, Fanatics. If you go to chatsports.com/49jersey, that link is in the description of this video right now, and I'm going to put that link in the comment section as well. Also, with so many people watching right now, you got to subscribe to the channel. More than 1,100 people watching live, and here on the 49ers Report. If you like what you're seeing here today, I can guarantee you, you're going to like our coverage. We hit the latest 49ers news, 49ers rumors. When breaking news happens, we are faster than anybody, and we have you covered with a video within the hour with deep diving analysis and the greatest hot takes known to man. We go live every Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific, and as you know, we can hit you with some informative analysis. We can educate you about the game of football, keep you up to date with all of the moves that the Niners make, all of the rumblings around this team, but we like to have fun as well and make this a community family, like drinking beers, taking shots, and just hanging out with the Niner gang. So make sure you hit that red subscribe button down below because we are closing in on 46,000 subscribers. Kick one out of the back of the end zone. Touchback. San Francisco will take over at the 25-yard line. I know. Currently, right now, 45,893 people have subscribed to the 49ers Report. Let's get to 46K today. Garoppolo, pass to his right. Really accurate pass in a tight window to Brandon Ayuk. Picks up about 20-plus yards. Let's go, Brandon. Ayuk with the first down conversion, and that'll take us to the second quarter. Type your ones in the chat, and we'll give you some shout-outs here. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. That'll do it for the first quarter. We are tied 3-3 from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. Give some shout-outs to the people as we go to commercial break. Florence, Hitman L, Andy Scott, John Wallace, Albert, Ironic, Jacob, Ray, Johnny, Edgar, Elizabeth, Brutal, Trace, Dustin, N Snipes, thanks to all of you for watching today's show. Another question for you during the commercial break. How confident are you that the Niners are going to make the playoffs? Scale it for me from 1 to 10, and we'll give you some more shout-outs here in a few moments. Commercial break from Cincy. You're watching the 49ers Report live here on Chat Sports. I am your host, Chase Sr. My sidekick for today, producer Jeremy Chuggs. More than 1,000 people watching live. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, do so right now. We bring you the latest 49ers news and rumors. When you go to that sub, too, do the one with the current sub count to see how much we're picking up. Is it in the sheet? I can put it in the sheet. Okay. That's fine. I can do that right now. I'm in the process of doing that. Nice. So we're 104 people away from 46,000 subscribers. I think we can get there in no time because the Niner gang always shows out. You want me to update it? You got it? Okay, I was going to do it, but I don't want to mess up the sheets. So just hit that red subscribe button down below for the best 49ers coverage here on YouTube that is informative, entertaining, and it's a community here on the 49ers Report. There you go. 102 people away from 46,000 subscribers. And also for those of you watching, I'm verified on Twitter. I'm always tweeting out the latest 49ers news and rumors. I'm a little more than 100 people away from 5,000 Twitter followers. So give me a follow on Twitter at Chase_Senior. It's actually the same handle on Instagram as well. Those of you who do give me a follow today, I will give you a shout out on the show. After the Ayuk completion, ball at the San Francisco 46, reverse. Ayuk going to look to pass. Instead, he's going to run it. Gets the edge and picks up a few yards on first down. It was a double reverse. Ayuk looked to pass. I'm taking a look at the all-22 here. Garoppolo was under center. Handed it off to Deebo Samuel, who then pitched it to Ayuk. They wanted to hit JaMycal Hasty on a little bit of a wheel route, but the Bengals covered it up nicely still. A positive gain of 4. Anthony, I liked, been subscribed since April. Thanks, my homie. Garoppolo, handoff to Wilson. He's going to pick up the first down, and on 2nd and 6, he picks up 8 or 9. Type your ones. Good carry for Jeff Wilson, the North Texas alum. Producer Jeremy went to North Texas. Producer Marshall went to North Texas. Producer Coop went to North Texas. Chuggs is in my ear saying, I met Jeff Wilson. He's a nice guy. Not a bad running back either. Any running back that Kyle Shanahan and running backs coach Bobby Turner coach, they end up being pretty good players. 1st and 10. Ball in Bengals territory at the 41. Garoppolo under center. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Wilson gets the carry. Bursts up the middle for a gain of 12. It's another first down for the Niners. Ray Castro, North Texas in the building. We see ya. So on the first couple of drives, San Francisco was not able to run the football. The last 2 drives they have been able to, which is massive. And it's a big development for this Niners offense because that opens up everything in the pass game, and we know that Jimmy Garoppolo needs the run game to be successful in order for him to be the most proficient passer. 1st and 10, ball at the 29. Handoff to Deebo. Only gains about 1 yard before he's bottled up by a group of Bengals defenders. So far, Deebo Samuel looking good coming off that groin injury. Pablo, can you say hi to my 2 kids, Carlos and Sophia? Carlos and Sophia, you're a ride or die and a real one just like Pablo is. What a great fam we have joining the faithful fam here at Chat Sports. Thanks for watching today's show. Go Niners. John Wallace with the $2 super. 8+ Chase. We got to play playoff football. No doubt. Dreadhead David 420. Bang, bang. Considering what you said earlier, it could be bong, bong. Ball at the 27. Hand off to Debo. Gets the edge. To the 20. 15, 10, 5. Tiptoes into the end zone. Touchdown, Debo Samuel. And San Francisco able to take a touchdown lead on the Bengals thanks to the rushing touchdown for Debo Samuel, 27 yards to the crib. Show me the TDs in the comment section. Garoppolo had Debo to his left. Debo went behind Garoppolo. He handed it off. Daniel Brunskill with a nice block downfield. Debo able to tiptoe the sideline, and he gets in for the score. Extra point, up and good. 6-play, 75-yard drive for the Niners to put them up 10-3. We got to celebrate with the Super Chat chug. Let's go. Da-na-na-na, celebrate good times. Debo. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Show me the TDs. Show me the TDs in the comment section. Fisherman Ray, Chaz, Dustin Cheney, Stephen Smith asking, how is Debo doing this? Because he's great. Shout out to Michael Elkin for giving me a follow from Quebec. Other follows coming in from Jeff Easley, Rich to the Rescue, Greg Rentz, Peyton Evington, and Mark Lewis. You give me a follow at Chase_Senior, I give you a shout out. We're in a commercial break right now with the Niners up 10-3. I'm looking at Instagram. You can give me a follow on IG as well if you don't have Twitter, at Chase_Senior. It's the same handle on both. Some super chats to get to. Producer Jeremy, $5. I'm going to finish my beer to that. $20 from Kevin. He said touchdown equals shots. Say no more, Kevin. Cheers to you, brother. And here's the super chat menu. $1 shout out, $5 beer cheers, $10 beer chug, $20 super chat. Like I just did, I take a shot. And for a $50 super chat, beer shotgun. Paul Martinez with the $5 super. Got to crack open the next beer. Going with another Yingling. Went from the bottle, now to the can. I want to know which players have impressed you. It's got to be Debo Samuel, right? Tom Compton with a really good block downfield. Let me know which players have impressed you, and I will give you a shout out. Mitch Wishnowski kicks the ball off. Bengals going to take it out. They'll get past just about the 25-yard line. That's where they'll resume offensively. Azeez Al-Shire. Everybody's saying Debo and Azeez Al-Shire in the chat right now. I'm trying to tweet out this Debo touchdown run here. Just give me a few moments.
Hey, Andre, you can get a shotgun for $50 for a $50 super chat. Chase is going to shotgun take down a slug.
There you go. Those are the rules. I just follow them. I'm no fraud. I live up to my word.
Hey, it's not us, it's the bosses. They said, hey, Chase, you can't shotgun a beer unless we get $50.
I just sent out that Debo Samuel touchdown. If you give me a retweet and a follow at Chase_Senior, I'll give you a shout out right here on the show. I just tweeted it out. First down carry for Mixon, Fred Warner, Azeez Al-Shire, and Charles Omenihu. The NFL trade deadline acquisition for the Niners in on the stop. Gain of 2. Just through the link to my Twitter page in the chat right now, you give me a follow and a retweet as I just sent out that Deebo Samuel touchdown. I'll give you a shout out here on the show. I'm about 100 people away from 5,000 followers. I got the blue check. I'm verified because I'm a big deal. Just kidding. But honestly, give me a retweet and a follow. I'll give you a shout. Joe Burrow, pressured. He's going to step up in the pocket. Almost sacked. Instead, he gains about 2. Azeez Al-Shire with the ankle tackle. Type your stops. Big third down coming up for the Niners. Big third down. Type your stops. John Wallace, Brian King, Antonio, Ray Castro, Dave in the Desert, Jay Easley. 3rd and 4 for the Bengals. Ball just shy of midfield right on the B Bengals logo. Burrow takes a shotgun snap. He gets flushed, rolls right. Bosa's breathing down his neck, and he has to run out of bounds for a loss of about 1.5. Does it go down as a sack? Joe Burrow had to flush the pocket because of a little bit of an inside pass rush from Nick Bosa. He was lined up on the left edge, a little bit of a delayed stunt, and Burrow, his teammate at Ohio State, felt him coming, ran out. Bengals punting the ball away. Niners only send 4. They're going to try to get some yards here on the punt return. Ayuk fields the ball at about the 19, runs out at the 20. Really had to sprint up for that football and then go right out of bounds. Gonna peek over at Twitter. A lot of retweets coming in. Awesome stuff. Shout outs to all who gave me a retweet. Dylan Peterson, Marty Overson, James Roberts, Timmy Steele, Rich to the Rescue, Native Thiz Face, Kelton Crew, The Legend of Arsenal, Andrew Naylor, Gaming Way, Thomas Gillette, Lizel, Michael, Seth, Sir J. Appreciate all of those retweets. Absolutely awesome. I am 91 people away from 5,000 followers on Twitter. Give me a follow on Twitter at Chase_Senior. Let's get it today. Some more super chats coming in. Dave in the Desert with the $2 piece. And Paul Martinez, we'll get to that first. $5. That's a beer cheers, my man. Dave in the Desert, how are the cornerbacks looking so far? It's been hard to tell. They haven't really been tested. That's actually a really good thing. Obviously, they're very thin in that secondary, but also my key to the game, and I sent this video out on my Twitter page, was for the Niners to get pressure with that front 4. If they were able to do that, it kind of takes pressure off the back end if Joe Burrow doesn't have a lot of time to throw. So the defensive line, the big winner so far, that second level for the Niners defense, also very good with Fred Warner and Azeez Al-Shire. So the cornerbacks haven't really been tested so far yet. A big reason for that, defensive line has come to play with a couple of pressures on Joe Burrow to flush him out of the pocket. Should probably put a dash in there, Chugs, on that. Yeah, cool, awesome. You're the man. Is eggnog good? Type Y for yes, type N for no. That's the heater of a question that we're asking you during the commercial break.
I don't think it's bad, Chase. I just think that there's better winter drinks.
There are better winter drinks. Let me tell you, this is a cheat code of a drink.
Spiked hot chocolate?
Spiked hot chocolate is good. This is a great cocktail and a great drink for those of you who aren't feeling well. So if you have a cold, if you're congested, 2 cups of OJ, 1 cup of water.
You didn't do it.
Cinnamon, sugar, whiskey. That shit will clear your system, have you bouncing back and feeling good. Honestly, I'll probably do that tonight after I drink so much on today's live watch party. That is a cheat code. Noah GQ Payne, yes. Max Silly, yes. Melanie, hot toddies all day for a cold chase. You already know. That one coming in for Melanie Henryad. Hopefully I pronounced that last name right. If I didn't, I apologize. Garoppolo, play action, ball tipped, but still caught by Kittle. Man, he is just such a powerful force. Looked like he was going to get stopped for a neutral gain, maybe a gain of 1 instead. Gains about 5 or 6. Because the Washington football team lost today, the Niners, at the moment, move up into the 6th spot in the NFC. Yep. Garoppolo, handoff to Wilson on a 2nd and 4. Really nowhere to go. Interior of that Bengals defensive line, led by Hill, coming through with the stop. More retweets coming in. Keandre Edwards, Pats Nation, Mark Hamai. Thanks for showing love on Twitter. 3rd and 3. Type your threes. Both squads 0 for 3 on 3rd down so far. Garoppolo, empty set. Takes the snap. Looks left. Throws right for Kittle. Oh, he put it right on him and Kittle dropped it. It was closely contested and honestly a very hard catch for Kittle. Great ball from Garoppolo. One-on-one coverage on the outside. It was Kittle and Bell. Kittle had about a step, and the ball was right here, but it looked as though his left arm could not come up for the catch, so he had to one-hand it with the defender right in his pocket. What a throw from Jimmy Garoppolo. Could have been holding. Niners have to punt the football away. Taken at the 30. Broken tackle for Phillips. Tackled just past the 35 at about the 36-yard line. Name a random 49ers player. We'll give you a shout out here. I think we're going to go on commercial break on the broadcast. David Towers. Come on, Niners. Let's go. Dave from Sydney. G'day, mate. Got some family in Melbourne. Dad grew up there. Love Australia, and especially the Niner fans from Australia. Somebody said, oh, shittle. That's pretty funny. Todd Popson, Reuben Foster. Man, what could have been? Merton Hanks, Neck Swag. Fred Dean, Roger Craig, Jerry Rice, Eric Wright, Jeff Garcia. Good quarterback there for a little while. Kaepernick, Dana Stubblefield, Ronaldo. Stubblefield was a good player. Stubblefield. Dwayne Board, Frank Gore, Jimmy G, Deion Sanders, Garrison Hurst, really good running back. J.J. Stokes, Dwight Clark, legend. The Catch, Bill Walsh, Bryant Young, Ronnie Lott, Alden Smith, another could have been, but wasn't. He just got arrested again, by the way. I think some type of DUI charge. Ricky Waters, really good running back with Steve Young and Jerry Rice in the 90s. Fred Solomon, Daniel Brunskill, Ross Dwelly, Ronnie Lott, Elvis Gerbach, quarterback. Patrick Willis, great Niner. Tom Ratham, I think it was. Justin Smith, really good defensive lineman. John Taylor, Patrick Willis, Roger Craig, Brent Jones, Vernon Davis. Got to catch those balls from Rick T. Really hard catch. I mean, he had basically his one arm was like right here, defender in his pocket, had to reach up with one, and that's a really tough play to make as you're running full speed down the sideline. But man, would have been a massive play for the Niners. Great pass from Garoppolo. Super Chat's coming in. 99 cents in Canadian currency from James J. Just because you're watching from Canada, I'll take a sip of beer to that. Also, Dreadhead David 420. Would love to celebrate with you in a game in person. You are a true Niner like myself, and you are fun as hell. Thanks, my guy. Appreciate you a lot. $2.79 in Canadian currency from James J. Lots of love to Mandy from Jamie in Canada. Drink to those supers. End around for Jamar Chase. He's dropped in the backfield for a loss. Fred Warner. But did he roll on top of Warner and gain a couple of yards potentially? That looked like the Fred Warner from last year when he was an All-Pro. Let's take another look at this. Yeah, Chase did stay up. I believe so. Yeah, knee, shin, elbow did not come down. Cheers to those supers. Burrow, 2nd and 4 in the gun. Back to his left. It's Mixon. Handoff goes to Mixon. Makes a man miss. Close to the first down. It's going to be extremely close depending on the spot. I think the officials are marking it a first down. It is a first down indeed. Handoff, Mixon again, and you know who's had a really great and underrated season? DJ Jones. Going to be a free agent this offseason. And when you look at the numbers, he has been one of the best interior defensive linemen in the sport this year. And he's only making, I think, $3.5 million. David Towers, cheers for the shout-out, mate. David, cheers to you. Bert Sutherland, I watch every week. I live in Wyoming. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for watching. Burrow, crushed, picked. Ward with the interception. There is a flag on the play, though. So hold your horses. Burrow got crushed below the belt, but what's the flag going to be? Illegal hands to the face defense. That negates the interception. It was on Ambry Thomas. The rookie finally getting some playing time and commits a bad penalty there to negate the INT. Contavious Street with the pressure right up the middle. And Jimmy Ward was there for the interception on the overthrow, but Ambry Thomas just trying to contact and reroute Jamar Chase too high. That's bad technique. He hit him right in the face. You got to hit him in the chest. Most penalty yards in the NFL this year on the 49ers defense. Pitch to Mixon. Stopped by DJ Jones after a gain of about 1.5. Shout out to Candy Kisses and Treasure Kisses in the chat. Thanks for watching today. Couple super chats to get to. Mac Daddy 0149. Jimmy's deep ball is on point. His 3 to 5 yard ball is trash. His accuracy really does wane. 2nd and 8. Burrow, pass to his left for Uzoma. Stays on his feet. Picks up the first down. John Wallace, another two-piece. Jesse Sapullo, Hall of Fame center, blocks anybody. That goes back to our question of a random 49er. But, although some players might be random, they can still be great, according to the audience. 1,500 people watching live. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Free daily videos covering the latest 49ers news, rumors, live shows every Tuesday. Burrow, ball, deep downfield. He's got Jamar Chase, caught, touchdown. What a catch. Really nice throw from Joe Burrow. And I believe Jamar Chase beat Ambry Thomas. Rookie on rookie crime. 37 yards. And we're an extra point away from this game being tied up. One-on-one coverage, Ambry Thomas on Jamar Chase. And Jamar Chase really at the last second able to create just a little bit of space with a little bit of an elbow. Type F Cincy in the chat. Let's see if it's a catch and did he complete the process. I think he had control, little bit of a bobble. The ball might have hit the ground.
No, that ball hit the ground.
Oh, I think it might be out. Kyle Shanahan might challenge this. It's a scoring play, actually, so it automatically gets reviewed. I think the ball might have dislodged there because Chase had to dive for it. He came down with it. And that ball moved. I think that's incomplete. Was it a catch? Type Y for yes, N for no. For those watching, was it a catch? Y for yes, N for no. Travis Jackson, no. Tyler, no. Crimson Tide, no. I think everybody's typing an O. Alpha, Ray, Shelly, Susan, Young Mello, Jesse, Blazed. Give me a little pitch. Bang, bang. So, Chase, it was actually pretty good technique with him, and it wasn't bad coverage by Ambry Thomas. Thomas was right here on Jamar Chase, and Chase at the last second kind of just created some space with a little elbow, and he caught the ball outstretched, right? But when he hit the ground, there was almost like his hands were on both sides of the ball, right? But then the ball hits the ground. Let's say the L3 is the ground. Look at this. This is next level analysis right here. The ball kind of shifted and then went into his gut. So I don't think that's going to be a catch. Now, we've seen crazier things happen. It was ruled a catch, so there has to be conclusive evidence that, in fact, it was incomplete. I think it was incomplete. I think there's enough evidence to overturn that. Gavorn, no. Chester Gray, no. Looks like they're going to reverse the call. Overturned, incomplete. The football gods are with us. Really nice effort from Chase. Really nice pass from Burrow. Can that change the momentum of this game with that being a downer for the Cincinnati Bengals? 2nd and 10. Ball at the 37. Handoff. Mixon. Picks up about 6 or 7. That'll result in a 3rd and short for the Bengals. Producer Chugs in my ear saying Jamar Chase fantasy owners in shambles. I don't even play fantasy football. I think it takes away from watching the game. Maybe that's a boomer in me, but I like the purity of football, and I don't like watching the game knowing, oh, Jamar Chase, I need him to score a touchdown for me to get 10 points. I ain't about it. I'll bet on the games, though, for sure. Third and 3. Type your threes. Burrow sends it back in motion. Takes the snap. He's going to get pressured. Flushed. Ball. Oh, no, it gets tipped and then into the hands of Jamar Chase. It should have been a pick going the other way. You can't blow those types of opportunities.
You can't make it up.
Azeez Al-Shire tipped the ball up, and it went over the head of Fred Warner and into the awaiting hands of Jamar Chase. It could have been a pick six going the other way. Instead, now Cincy inside the Fanatics red zone. Ball at the 18. Handoff. Mixon. Nice stop by Azeez Al-Shire. He makes up for missing that INT with a nice little tackle there on Mixon. Holy shit, Justin Herbert just uncorked one of the best passes I've ever seen. 65 yards in the air. Wow. While getting hit in the back, I believe. Second and 9. 9-play drive that's lasted 5:22 and counting for the Bengals. Burrow, pass into the flat. 49ers all over it. Arden Key, Azeez Al-Shire, Ambry Thomas all in on the stop. 3rd and long coming up for the Bengals.
Defense. Defense.
Let's go D.
Defense.
Type stop. 3rd and 13.
Defense.
Two-minute warning. This first half has flown by. Elsewhere across the NFL, Dallas took down the Washington football team 27-20. Tennessee beat the Jaguars 20-0. New Orleans over the Jets 30-9. KC over the Raiders 48-9. Seattle Sea Chickens 33-13 over Houston. Cleveland 24-22 against Baltimore. Awful beat. Atlanta 29-21 over the Panthers. Right now, Tampa Bay up 17-3 on Buffalo. Niners up 10-3 on the Bengals. Chargers 24-7 against the Giants. And it's 17-10 Denver over the Lions at halftime. Let's do a little Who You Got, Jeremy, and turn on sub-only chat. Sub-only chat with a little Who You Got. With 1,600 people watching live right now, we're going to turn on subscriber-only chat just for a few minutes. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you have to do so right now. We want to get those awful Bengals fans out of here, and we want to welcome in new Niner fans. If you're asking, why should I subscribe? Free daily videos, and we cover everything that happens with this football team. All of the latest development when it comes to the news, rumors, breaking news. We push out videos whenever a trade or free agency signing happens within the hour. Whether I'm at the Chat Sports Studios in Dallas, Texas, or I'm at my apartment, we have you covered with 49ers content. Live shows every Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific, in which we do 2 mailbags, and I answer all of your 49ers questions. And watch parties like this where we have more fun than anybody during game day. That's why you hit that red subscribe button down below, and we're less than 100 people away from 46,000 subscribers. So let me know who you got. I'll give shout-outs to those who are subscribed, and get into the comment section right now. Earl Williams, Mike Concho, Justin Cox, Abadil, Harold Murillo, Kerry Taylor, Unique Chino, Steve Wicken, Hitman L, Justin Cox, Zion, Franklin Dixon, Wet Noodle 187, 3rd and 13 for the Bengals. Burrow, empty set, takes the snap, look out for Bosa, dumps it off. Al-Shire misses a tackle. That makes it 4th and about 2 for the Bengals. Jimmy Ward came up to make the stop. Talanoa Hufanga was there as well. Kyle Shanahan rushing downfield to call a timeout. He wants time for his offense to try to score before the half. Hey, look at that. We are 56 subscribers away from 46,000 here on the 49ers Report. Something to monitor here. Fred Warner is down. He's down, being looked at by trainers. Last week, the first game that he has missed in his entire NFL career. Looks to be in a lot of pain right now. Not good for this Niners defense. But this is why you subscribe, because we have you covered with the latest 49ers injury report. Anytime there's significant injury news, a trade, rumors that come out, that's when we push out videos on the daily. Theo Birch, great job, guy. Thank you. Thomas Moore with a super chat coming in. We'll pop that up on the screen. Hey, look at that. 13 subscribers in the last 2 minutes. So now we are 43 people away from 46,000 subscribers. If you want the best 49ers coverage on YouTube that is entertaining, informative, smart, edgy, fun, this is your place. $2 super chat from Anthony. No one gives us joy like Golden Joe Montana, absolute legend. Dreadhead David, 420, continues to hit that bong. I'm with you on fantasy ball, not for me, just not a big fantasy guy. Hitman L, $5 super, and I got to drink to all these. First, Bengals, 28-yard field goal attempt from the right hash. 1:46 left in the half. Snap down, hold down, kick is up, and it is true. DJ Jones is a must re-sign with Kinlaw's health always in question. I happen to agree with you. I wouldn't hate trying to trade away Javon Kinlaw if you could get a 4th, 5th round pick, honestly. Dreadhead David, another $2 super, but let's get the Thomas More first. Sending in that popcorn. If that's because you're enjoying the show, let's get it, my guy. Bill Romanowski from Dreadhead David, 420. Man, I think he was juiced up back in his playing days. He was awesome for the Raiders. I'll drink to all of those. By the way, I made a custom L3 for halftime at the bottom of everything. It just says halftime, we'll be right back. I found that that's worked pretty well, so just pop that up when halftime does hit. Shout out your area code. Where are we right now? I don't even know. I'm from the 610, the 215, and the 484. JaMychal Hasty fields the kick at the 10, takes it out past the 20, gets to the edge, to the 25, to the 26 before he's taken down. We're in the 214 right now. Isn't it crazy how Philadelphia can be 215 and then Dallas is 214? It's kind of nutty, right? Philly versus Dallas. Maybe that's why the rivalry's so great. $50 points in the last 2 minutes of the first half for the Niners. One of the best 2-minute offenses in the league, led by Kyle Shanahan. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive at the 26. Garoppolo has Wilson to his right. Ayuk in motion. Garoppolo drops back, pressured. Going to roll to his right. Throws it to Ayuk. Gain of 1. Little bit of a broken play because the pass protection broke down. I'm 86 followers away from 5,000. Give me a follow at Chase_senior on Twitter, and I'll give you a shout out. I am verified somehow. I used to work for a TV station in Scranton, Pennsylvania as a reporter covering news and sports. Used to be on TV. Now I'm having a lot more fun drinking beers, talking football. Ball at the 27. 2nd and 9. Game clock at 1:27. Garoppolo, quick pass to Ayuk. Got a nice little seal block on the edge. Picks up maybe 5 or 6. There is a flag on the play, though. I think it's going to be a holding on the Niners. Jawan Jennings. That edge on the, or that block, on the perimeter that I discussed, it was Jawan Jennings. He's going to be whistled for a hold. Yep, holding on Jawan Jennings. Second and 19. Niners up 10-6. 1:22 left in the half. The Bengals do get the ball to start the third quarter. That's why this drive is so important. Garoppolo, shotgun snap, dumps it off for Hasty. Gains 4 or 5, so 3rd and long coming up for the Niners. San Francisco has 2 timeouts left, so too do the Bengals. Clock stops at 1:16. Steven Lopez, I see your Twitter reply. Thanks, homie. Joe De La Fuente tweeting at me, Niner Empire. Thanks to everybody for showing support and love on social media. 3rd and 15. Garoppolo in the gun, empty set. Sends Michael Hasty in motion. 3 receivers to his left. Drops back. He's going to look to throw it deep downfield. He's got Travis Benjamin, who drops the football. Ball was underthrown, but it was there. That's why he's a fringe player on this roster. DB swiped him, so it might go down as a PBU. You just got to find a way to catch that ball. Would have gotten it at the 26 of Cincinnati. Instead, it's actually a great play by the DB. Awuzie. The ball was underthrown, but it was there for Benjamin. IFR Dries with the $50 super. Now that's Denmark currency? $7 to $5? Okay. I don't think that's worthy of a shotgun, is it? Or is it? $7 to $5? A Shotsky? There we go, IFR Dries. IFR Dries for Denmark! Take a shot for that. My man was witness to me doing 3 consecutive shotguns at the end of our live show on Tuesday, thanks to Shayla Venata's 3 straight $50 supers. It got crazy. IFR Dries, watching from Denmark, was there to witness it all. And on our Tuesday show, I was giving him some shout-outs. IFR Dries for Denmark! What do you think of the 49ers offense so far? Let me know. And here's a shot at tequila for IFR Dries for Denmark. Tasty. Shane, pissed. Somebody said the U.S. dollar is collapsing. Who's to blame? Let me know in the chat. Chris Davis. Dallas has 2 Charles Haleys with Parsons and Gregory. I'll tell you this. Micah Parsons looks like Lawrence Taylor reincarnated. Really good linebacker, really good edge rusher. I saw him today. There was a receiver on a crossing route. Maybe it was a back, either way. Somebody out receiving, right? They run a crossing route. That was Micah Parsons' man. He looked at the eyes of Taylor Heineke, dropped back and bolted back in coverage to around the safety area on the 3rd level of the defense and came through with the PBU. That dude is just built different, man. He really is. He's built different just like we are here on the 49ers Report. I hope Bosa whoops Burrow from Tuck. Frank, Joe Byron. Unique Chino, signed T.O. Top 10 wide receiver all time. That's why the NFL Hall of Fame voting is a joke. You have these nerdy sports writers not voting in guys because they don't like them. It's ridiculous. T.O. should be in the Hall of Fame. He is now. He should have been in the Hall of Fame first ballot. He's one of the best wide receivers ever. And a guy like Kurt Schilling, the fact that he's not in the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown just because corny sports writers don't agree with him politically is crazy. He's one of the best postseason pitchers of all time. And just because he doesn't have 300 wins doesn't mean that his ERA was fantastic. An absolute joke. Mitch Wishnowsky going to punt the football away. He's been struggling of late. Fair catch at about the 32. Fumble! Niners get the ball! Phillips again fumbles the ball away. San Francisco with 57 seconds left. Going to have an opportunity to put more points on the board.
Fumble!
Trent Sherfield with the recovery.
Fumble!
Fumble! Fumble! Type your fumbles in the chat. Phillips, he ain't going to be sleeping tonight, and my man, you should stay off social media. Second punt that he fumbled away. He fair caught it. Bounced right off his chest. What are you doing? Right here. My man. Scrub. Niner football. We'll get the exact yardage here coming up. Ball at the 32. 1st and 10. 57 seconds left. Niners with 2 timeouts. Garoppolo takes the snap. Steps up. Underneath over the middle. Jermichael Hasty. Gain of about 4. 2nd and 7. So a gain of 3. Shannon Bryant. Fumble. Corey Funk. Scrub. Garoppolo once again drops back. Pass is tipped away. Intended for Ayuk. 3rd and 7 now. Need some yards to make this field goal a little bit more manageable. .30 seconds left. 2 timeouts left for the Niners. Mitchell Wren's in the house. Niners so far today, 0 of 5 on 3rd down conversions. Ball at the 28. Empty set for Garoppolo. He brings in Jermichael Hasty for pass pro. And the Bengals are going to call a timeout. They didn't like their defensive look. You have to capitalize on this fumble if you're San Francisco. Niners up by 4. Still 2 timeouts left. That's brutal. Kyle Shanahan calls in the play to Jimmy Garoppolo. Play clock, 20 seconds and counting. 3rd and 7, 30 seconds remaining. Ball at the 28. It'd be a 45-yard field goal from here. Ayuk in motion. Garoppolo in the gun. Hasty flank to his left. Takes the snap. Gets pressured. Gets rid of the ball. Good decision by him. If he took a sack there, he would have been brought down at about the 38, and that would have been a 55-yard field goal. There was a flag on the play. What's the call? San Francisco signaling it was on the Bengals. $2 super from John Wallace going back to that fumble on special teams. Fumble! Taunting on the Bengals, 15 yards. Half the distance to the goal. Von Bell, the safety, good player, bad move right there. He pointed at a 49er offensive lineman after he picked up the incompletion. That's what's called for taunting. Ridiculous rule, awful rule, but it worked out for the Niners, so we'll take it. We still in sub-only chat? We're still in sub-only chat. I'm giving shout-outs to everybody who is subscribed to the channel. We're closing in on 46,000 subscribers. We might even be there. Shoot, I don't know. Ball at the 14 now. 25 seconds left on the game clock. Play clock at 5. Garoppolo takes the snap. Looks right. Has all day to throw. Pass into the end zone. Caught. Kittle. Touchdown. Touchdown, San Francisco. Garoppolo to Kittle. 14 yards. Pending the extra point, Niners going to take a 17-6 lead. And in the process, they take advantage of the giveaway for the Bengals. 2 on special teams today. I'm pretty sure Kittle got in. Knee down, ball outstretched, hit the pylon. I'm saying that's 6. Awuzie in coverage. Kittle, Beasley, touchdown Niners. Got to get the side view to confirm it. It's a touchdown. We're 5 people away from 46,000 subscribers. Can we get there before halftime? If we do, I'll chug the rest of my beer. And don't be a fraud and unsubscribe after today because this is the best 49ers coverage on YouTube. Earl Williams, $5 super. By the way, show me your TDs in the chat. Cheers to you, Earl. Touchdown stands. Niners extend on their lead. $2 super coming in from John Wallace. Cheers to the homies. False start on the extra point. Extra point from Robbie Gold. It's up. And it's good. 18 seconds left in the second quarter. 17-6. Niners on top. 10 points off of turnovers. We're going to get a bite to eat at halftime, and I hope all you do as well. Maybe refill your drink depending on what you're drinking, alcoholic or not. Let me know what you're drinking today. Eating, sorry. Same thing, right?
Chase is putting it up on his Twitter, so I'll give some shout-outs. What are y'all eating today? Harold's eating some za. Drew says ordering B-dubs right now.
The Bengals give it away again on the kick return. San Francisco recovers it. What the hell is going on? It was Morgan who caught the kick at about the goal line. Morgan is saying that he's down. I got to take a look at the replay. He is down. Ground calls the fumble. He got upended. Bengals will get the ball, and they're probably going to kneel it out here.
That was close. We got Thomas says meatball hoagies. Wolf says just potato. Nathan eating breakfast. That's a boss move, Nathan. Breakfast this late in the day. That's boss.
That's boss.
Pizza from Italy, Antonio. Damn, that sounds delicious.
Just tweeted out that Kittle touchdown. If you give me a retweet and a follow on Twitter, I'll give you a shout out before halftime. I also tweeted out the fumble recovery on the punt. Both go for shout outs. Bengals are going to kneel it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's going to do it for the first half. Cincinnati will receive the second half kickoff and get the ball to start the third quarter. But the Niners go into recess up 17-6. They've scored 10 points off Cincinnati turnovers all year. 49ers special teams unit have been awful. Today, their special teams unit has forced a couple of fumbles, both coming on punt returns. There was another fumble on a kickoff return, not the one that we were just talking about, which wasn't actually a fumble. And the Niners have been able to take advantage of 10 points off turnovers. That's why turnovers are so important, is because it really can flip the momentum of a game. Sorry for not throwing the background on that, Chugs. 1,600 people watching live. We are going to step away in a few moments for halftime. Get yourself a drink. Get yourself some food. In the meantime, I'm giving some shout-outs to those who have given me a retweet Dylan Peterson, Native Fizz Face, Matt McDaddy, Edgar, Andrew Naylor, who I believe is watching from the UK. We'll give you some stats here at halftime. Garoppolo played pretty well, been pretty accurate. 11 of 16, 79 yards and a touchdown. Debo, 4 carries, 33 and a tutty. Brandon Ayuk, he's been involved so far, 4 catches for 33 yards. George Kittle right before halftime, his 3rd touchdown in the last 2 games. Niners up 17-6. Get yourself some food, get yourself a drink, and we'll be back with some more drinks, more Niners football, and more watch party coming up here in just a few minutes. Welcome back into the 49ers Report by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Chase Senior. Third quarter action picking up from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. Joe Mixon with a couple of carries on first and second down. One went for 6. The other went for a gain of 1. Now Cincinnati faced with a 3rd and 3. So as we welcome people back, I see the chat starting to flow. I see the audience starting to pick up. Type your 3s in the comment section for a big 3rd down. Let's get the Bengals to go 3 and out, coming out from the locker room after halftime. They are 1 of 5 on 3rd down so far. Burrow in the gun, handoff. Bengals run it, and they're going to be short. Samaje Perine only picks up 3. That'll result in a 4th and 1 for the Bengals, and I believe they're going to punt this football away. Yeah. Let me know who you got. 17-6 Niners. Brandon Ayuk back to receive the punt. Type CIN for the Bengals, SF for the Niners. Let's once again get the comment section popping, Niner gang. Let's get it. Ayuk, fair catch at the 24-yard line. That's where Jimmy Garoppolo will captain this Niners offense. Give some shout-outs to the people as the Niners offense comes onto the field. Timmy Hall, 2000, SF. Patrick Kopel, SF. Jonathan Lloyd, SF. Donald Layton, Tuck Wyatt, John Wallace, Franklin Dixon, Mike, Armando Young Mello, Travis Jackson, The Libra, Marty Overson, all in the chat right now. Predict what's going to happen this drive. We're in a commercial break on the broadcast, so now I can interact with the homies. Type TD, FG, punt, turnover. What's going to happen on this drive? Let's do a Fanatics next. Travis Jackson, TD, Woof, Fog. Do you mean field goal? I think so. Mike Collado, TD, Woof, field goal. There you go. You corrected it. My man. Nicole, field goal. Interception from Freedom first. We don't need that. We need a bunch of first downs and a tutty. Bruh, 69, punt. Trying to put some points on the board here. Steve Wicken, TD. Seth Lane, FG. Daniel Quintala, FG. Extra Crispy, 85, field goal. Let's get those TDs in the chat. Get the good vibes going. Cheers to the Niner gang, by the way. You know what gives me good vibes? Holiday shopping, rocking some fresh 49ers swag, and getting a new San Francisco 49ers jersey. And there are a bunch of deals going on right now thanks to today's presenting sponsor, Fanatics. Bunch of jerseys on sale, bunch of jerseys available if you use that link down below. All sizes, all colors, all players, all versions, whether it's a Jimmy G black jersey, white, a George Kittle 85 white jersey like he's rocking today, and in that white jersey, he's put forward 3 touchdowns in the last 2 weeks. Deebo Samuel's been balling out. Maybe it's good to get his jersey now for Christmas prior to him securing the bag and hopefully being with this team for a long time. The same can be said for Nick Bosa. Use that link down below, chatsports.com/49 jersey. There are even throwbacks available. Joe Montana, Jerry Rice. You know what's cool? The 49ers and Bengals have a lot of history. The first Super Bowl for Joe Montana and Bill Walsh, Super Bowl 16, a win against the Cincinnati Bengals. They took them on again in Super Bowl 23. Jerry Rice balling out. San Francisco won again. Chatsports.com/49 jersey. That link is in the comments. Garoppolo, play action. Pass deep downfield to Deebo Samuel. What a beautiful play. Comes back to get it and makes the catch right around midfield. Type your ones for a Niners first down. Awuzie right on the back of Samuel. The ball in between 2 Bengals defenders, and if Deebo doesn't come back for the football and make the catch right here, could have been picked. 5 touches, 33 rushing yards, 22 receiving yards for the future All-Pro. Garoppolo, handoff to Jeff Wilson. Oh, he almost broke out of an ankle tackle to pick up a massive gain. Instead, picks up 7 or 8. Tuck Wyatt, Brian King, Thomas Moore, all typing their ones. Punt, punt, field goal, touchdown, punt, punt for the Niners. And as a reminder to everybody, I see some Super Chats coming in. Here's our Super Chat menu. $1, shout out. $2, beer cheers. $10, beer chug. $20, we have the tequila on deck. $50, shotgun. Handoff, Wilson. Bottled up the middle, and then he bounces it to the right and is about a half yard short of the first down. That'll bring up third and about a half yard. Some Super Chats to catch up on. John Wallace, the king. Touchdown, red and gold, Niners. Let's get it. Garoppolo, quarterback sneak, first down. Dreadhead David 420. Keep grinding, Chase. You're going to be big soon. I think I'm big already. Verified on Twitter, kicking it with my boy, JB. We're killing it here at Chat Sports, our main YouTube channel. Just surpassed 270,000 subscribers, and here on the Niners Report, 46,000 subscribers. $5 from Dave in the Desert. What do y'all chow down at halftime? We had some Cane's chicken today. So happy it was not pizza. I had enough pizza this weekend. Garoppolo, 1st and 10. Ball at the 41.5. Fakes the handoff. Pass to Kittle. Spins away from a defender and picks up about 15 yards. George Kittle, looking like his all-pro self the last 2 weeks. First down, Niners. Type your ones. Laken Tomlinson, really good block. And Garoppolo, because it was an RPO and there were some blockers downfield, had to get rid of it ASAP. Otherwise, it would have been an eligible man downfield. He did so to Kittle. Ball inside the 25. 5 catches, 47, and a touchdown for Kittle. Pitch goes to Debo, trying to buy some space. Runs out of bounds, loss of 4 or 5. A touchdown here would do wonders for the Niners right now. A field goal would be pretty solid. Most yards after the catch by a wide receiver or tight end. Debo Samuel, number 1. George Kittle, 6th. Pretty crazy. That's why they call them the Yak Kings and the Yak Daddies. They call me the Content Daddy. 2nd and 13. Debo in motion. Garoppolo in the gun. Wilson to his left. Has a lot of time to throw. Throws it into the ground. Nothing was there. Little screen pass that just didn't develop. 3rd and 13 now for the Niners. How about a big 3rd down conversion here? SG Sports Talk channel, Chase YTH. Chasey, thank you? I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Appreciate you for following along, though. Chase, you the man. Corrected. Got you, brother. Thank you, man. Nia Beth, we love you, Content Daddy. Thank you. 3rd and 13. Ball at the 25, excuse me. Garoppolo in the gun. Bengals send the blitz. Pass over the middle. Caught. Kittle. First down. Needed 13. Got about 16, 17. Type your ones for another San Francisco. First down. Goated sus, Content Daddy. You already know, because the real ones know. Niners in the Fanatics red zone. Get yourself or somebody who you care about a fresh 49ers jersey and rock those colors by going to chatsports.com/49jersey. Use that link down below for some really good deals on some Niners jerseys, thanks to our friends at Fanatics. Niners, 2 of 2 in the red zone today with 1 touchdown. Garoppolo, handoff to Debo. Picks up about 2 yards before he's stopped by a combination of 3 Bengals defenders. Von Bell, who got whistled for that taunting call, which then paved way for that Kittle touchdown before halftime with the stop. Ray Martinez, let's go. Razzie Sims, Randy Hefner, Robert Police, O'Shea, Sports Talk Channel. Ride or dies in the chat. 2nd and goal for the Niners. Debo in the slot. Ayuk at the top of the formation. Jawan Jennings, George Kittle, also there. Garoppolo, out route to Brandon Ayuk. Defender draped on him. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a throw from Jimmy Garoppolo. What a contested catch by Brandon Ayuk. 6-yard score puts the Niners up 23-6. Did he get 2 feet down? That's the question. 1. And a knee down? It's going to be close. Need a better angle. Let's see. He might have only gotten 1 foot down. I think, yep, that's going to remain an incompletion. Well, they marked it a touchdown, but it's going to be changed to an incompletion. Damn it. Wanted Ayuk to get on the board with a score. He did not get his right foot down. So he's able to get his left foot down, but his momentum kind of took him out of bounds where he couldn't get that right one down. How many wins do you think the Niners are going to have this season? We're in a break in action. So, hey, let's get some shout outs here. Also, those super chats, I got to catch up. I'll drink some beer here. Did more come in? 11-6 from Young Mello. So you say they win out. Nia Beth, 10-6. They lose one more. 10 wins from Cyril. Harry Gordon, 11. Nathaniel, 11. SG Sports Talk channel saying touchdown. I don't think it's going to be a touchdown, actually. You are a good sport, dude. Words of wisdom. Thank you. Hold up. Somebody just shouted out Nipa. Who was it? Comment section going so fast. Nipa says yes from the How, northeastern Pennsylvania, where I used to work as I was a TV reporter. Having a lot more fun nowadays, I'll tell you that. Freedom First, $2 super. Take Jimmy G out. Even Steve Young says put in Lance. I don't think the solution here is to take Jimmy Garoppolo out when he's been playing well. I'd like to see Lance on some quarterback keepers for sure. $5 super chat from Earl Williams. With that, I'll just chug the rest of my beer. Speaking of Nipa, Yingling, Pottsville, America's oldest brewery. I see Jake York in the chat. Any relation to the York family? That'd be kind of dope. I could use some bankroll. If you got that sports organization money, send it my way. My Venmo, @Chase_senior. Call overturned. So it's 3rd and goal from the 6. Juszczyk to Garoppolo's left. 3 receivers. Kittle in as well. Garoppolo, patient, has time, gonna extend the play. Roll left, roll right, throw, incomplete. Intended for Kyle Juszczyk. Kind of got sandwiched in between a couple of defenders. Niners are gonna have to kick the field goal. And with that, Bengals still in it. Juszczyk might have been open originally. Yeah, Garoppolo had him. Didn't pull the trigger. And then rolled right and tried to find Juszczyk after he originally didn't hit him. And now the Niners going to have to settle for the field goal. It'll be a 24-yard attempt for Robbie Gould. He's been perfect today, and he remains perfect. So 20-6. That's how San Francisco pushes their lead to 14. More super chats coming in. We'll pop those up. Type 3 as the field goal is good. Because IU could not quite get 2 feet down. Had possession of the ball, just couldn't get 2 feet in bounds. Did we get to the super chats? I forget. Type your 3. Field goal is good. Couple more super chats to get to. The How also just sent in a 5-piece. Thomas Moore, face screaming in fear, you send in an emoji. We got you. Sports Talk Channel, SG, with a 99 center. Shout out to you. The How, $5 super. And I think we had another 5 come in from EDAV333. Do you have Cash App? I know YouTube takes half of these super chats, 30% unfortunately, but I'll give you my Venmo. Give me a sec. I'll make that into an L3, Chugs.
The kick was kicked out of the back of the end zone. The Bengals are going to take the ball at the 25-yard line with, 7:43 remaining in the third quarter. Big drive for the Bengals here. First down. And Joe Burrow is sacked.
Joe Burrow sacked. Nick Bosa, Eric Armstead. There is a flag. Hopefully, it's a holding call on the Bengals. Ambry Thomas whistled again for illegal hands to the face. Bad technique. What the hell are you doing? Second time today. All right, I put that L3 in for Venmo. Whoever, I forget who said it though. EDAV, you already know about that YouTube action. YouTube's great. Obviously, it makes what we do possible, but they do take some of the super chats. Joe Mixon getting a carry on 1st and 10 after the illegal hands to the face on Ambry Thomas. Picks up a few. Also, if you're having fun, you can Venmo me at Chase_Senior to let me know that you're enjoying the show. If you want producer Jeremy and I to get drinks and food after the watch party, you can Venmo me at Chase_Senior. Let's get it. You see it down below. Just Venmo me at Chase_Senior. Same handle on Twitter and Instagram if you want to give me a follow. Burrow, pass to his left to Uzoma. Going to pick up the first down. And man, it takes about 4 Niner defenders to bring him down. Burrow, play action, looks deep, instead throws it underneath, passing complete. By the way, we also hit 46,000 subscribers on the 49ers Report. Thanks to all of you for supporting the show, supporting me, supporting Jeremy, and being diehard fans of the Niner Gang and the content that we push out. If you're watching right now and you're like, I haven't subscribed, why should I? We're not Big J journalists. I used to. I'm not any longer. There's a reason for that. A lot of hypocrisy in that business. And we give you free daily videos covering the latest 49ers news and rumors. While we're informative, we also like to entertain and have fun. Free daily videos on the latest 49ers news and rumors, watch parties, live shows every Tuesday, mailbags as well, where I answer all of your questions. We're going to be doing a mailbag after this as our post-game show. So that's why you subscribe to the channel. By the way, Joe Burrow hits T. Higgins. Fred Warner is back on the field, by the way, after suffering that lower body injury in the first half. Bengals are in 49ers territory. Ball at the 45 of the Niners. Handoff goes to Pirine. Carries a tackler. It was K'Wan Williams for a couple of yards. Second and medium, second and short coming up for Cincy. Bengals milking the clock here as this game is really going swiftly. It only started a little more than 2 hours ago. 2nd and 4, ball inside the 30. Pirine, single back, Jamar Chase to the left of the tackle. Now behind the tackle. Burrow, play action, has Chase in the flat. That's where he wants to go. That's where he does go. Good tackle in space by Marcel Harris. That'll force the Bengals into a 3rd and 1. Type stop.
Oh, bang, bang.
Got to get a big stop. Melissa, $20 super.
Bang.
Pop that up on the screen. Good job by producer Jeremy. Keep it going, Niners in Frisco, Texas. Bang, bang. If you're ever in Dallas, let me know. Get some drinks with you and the family. It's in the Metroplex. It's not in Dallas proper. Even I know that, and I just moved here. It's not in Dallas. Frisco is Frisco. Dallas is Dallas. It's not within city limits. Pirine looked to be bottled up, but somehow fights his way for a 1st down. Really tough running for him. Melissa, is Frisco in Dallas? It's not. I used to work in local news, and we were all about location, right? So basically, like, who you pay your taxes to is where you live. So if you live in Frisco, you're not paying your taxes to Dallas. You're paying your taxes to Frisco. Now, is it in the Dallas Metroplex? Yes, but it's not in Dallas City proper. There we go. Going all local news on you now. Ball at the 24.5. Burrow out of the gun. Handoff to Mixon. Nowhere to go. Fred Warner, Jordan Willis, Charles Omenihu, and Azeez Al-Shire. She agrees with me? You already know, Melissa. There we go. I'm right. Jeremy's wrong. $20 super. Take a shot. Melissa, if you're ever in Dallas, I see your picture had the fam. Let me know if you guys ever want to get a drink and talk some Niners football.
Yeah.
At Chase_senior.
We know it's a
Instagram.
long drive from Frisco to Dallas, but if you can make the trek, we'd appreciate it.
Burrow pressured, pass to his left, another missed tackle. Oh, what a hit! Jaquaski Tart. Pop Joe Mixon. 3rd and medium coming up for the Bengals. Burrow sensed a little bit of pressure. Azeez Al-Shire has missed a couple of tackles today. He's been fantastic all year, but then that allowed Jaquaski Tart to pop him. And now I think Azeez is down with an injury. First shot for Melissa. EDAV 333. Texas, Dallas here too. Yeah, help me with that.
It's Waxahachie.
Waxahachie.
Like walk.
So that's obviously not in Dallas.
No, that's not in Dallas.
Okay.
Not in Dallas proper or close vicinity to Dallas. It's about 45 minutes south, 50 minutes south of Dallas.
Waxahachie.
Yeah.
Okay. So I grew up like just outside of Philadelphia. I grew up in a town called Westchester. And like here's my rule with that. I'll always tell people from outside of Pennsylvania that I'm either from Philadelphia or the Philly area, right? But people who I know or people who I talk to who are from Pennsylvania, I'll tell them Westchester. You're killing me saying Shire like that, like this is Lord of the Rings. That's how Al Michaels pronounced it. Is that not right? Mason Kretz, yo, I live in Waxahachie. That is a crazy name. That sounds like maybe Indian descent? Yeah. Native American descent? Don't cancel me. I was just trying to have a conversation. Cheers. Wow. Bro, you the best from Carey or Kari? Either way, I hope I pronounced it right one of the 2 times. Little G, shots. Let's show our Super Chat menu, by the way. Might be starting to fumble on some words here. I'm going to finish this beer. I said I was going to do that a little while ago. Yingling, baby. You want to sponsor the show? Let's ride. $1 Super Chat. We'll give you a shout out. $5. Beer cheers. $10. I'll chug a beer like I just did to finish that beer to catch up on some of those supers. $20, I'll take a shot. Kind of tequila has become my brand here. And for a $50 super chat, I'll shotgun a beer, man. Waxahachie, only 30 minutes away from Dallas. This is what I know. It's not in the Dallas city proper. 3rd and 5 for the Bengals. Type your threes. Burrow in the gun. Didn't snap it on the first 2 counts. Didn't snap it on the 3rd. Takes the snap now. Niners send the blitz. They get pressure and they get home. Ball out. Ball out. Burrow falls on top of it. Eric Armstead and Samson Ebukam with the pressures. That's going to push the Bengals back. Samson Ebukam lined up at left edge. And man, he just bulldozed the right tackle, able to get around with some nice bend, and then tackled Joe Burrow for the sack. Give me the sack in the comment section. Sack Nation from Timmy Hall. 46-yard attempt from the left hash. McPherson. The kick is up. It's no good. Wide left. Zach Taylor in shambles. Celebrate good times. No good. Da 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 da. Celebrate good times. No good. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Hey, hey. There's a party going on right here. 49ers Report with Chase and Jeremy. Nobody's doing what we're doing. You can say that we're corny. We're just having fun. That's why you subscribe to the channel. YouTube.com/49ers TV in a separate browser. Or, to make it easier for you, you see that red button that says subscribe right below this video? Just smash that. Subscribe to the channel for free daily videos covering the latest news and rumors on the Niners, breaking news, watch parties like this, where throughout the course of the day, we've had 50, 60, 70,000 people join us. Last 2 weeks, we've had more than 50,000 people ride with us. I think we're going to overtake that number this week. So let's continue to grow the faithful family here at Chat Sports. And if you're tired of watching the news because, I don't know, a lot of hypocrisy, they're kind of fake, they're not authentic. We aren't fake. We are authentic, and nobody is built like us. So, hey, entertaining, informative analysis and coverage on the San Francisco 49ers. Hit that sub button. Now, before halftime, I saw a lot of people saying, shout out where you're from so we can see where the Niner gang is. Let me know right now the city or area in which you are watching from, because not everybody lives in a city. So let me know your city or where you're watching from in the comment section right now, and we'll give some shout-outs to the Niner gang, who I know is not only in all areas of the United States, they are all across the globe. We got Dries from Denmark. We got people watching from the UK, Australia, England, Dublin, Tokyo, all across the globe. I'm going to try to go rapid fire here to give a shout-out to everybody watching. Let me go to the top. Durham, North Carolina, Gainesville, Texas, Stillwater, Oklahoma, St. Paul, Minnesota, Austin, Texas from Corey. J-Man is in Salt Lake. I'm coming to get my bike back from Brooklyn, New York. Florida from Thee. Tracy, California from Harold. Phoenix, Arizona. Gainesville, Florida. Canton, Mississippi. Lawnside, New Jersey. Mississippi. Randy Hefner saying, you the man, Chase. You're the man. Thanks for watching all the shows. Hartford, Connecticut, Blaze God, Utah, California, Connecticut, Denver, whoop whoop, Redmond, Oregon, Norwich, UK, Las Vegas, Dublin, the VI, Victoria, Australia maybe, Los Angeles, California, San Jose, Tallahassee, LA, Redondo Beach, my pops used to live there growing up, Little Rock, Arkansas, Tryon, North Carolina, 49ers are dog water, what? Dallas, Texas from Earl Williams. California from Mark. Philadelphia from Sunflower. I grew up in Westchester. Orlando from Douglas. North Carolina. Okay, a lot of shout-outs there. 2nd and 5 after a first down carry for Wilson. He's going to get the carry again. This time he gets about 3 or 4. That'll bring up a third and short. Couple of super chats to get to. $8 in Austrian currency? Oh, Australia, my fault. I didn't read it. Coming to you from Australia. I love your work. Michael Everett, thank you so much. I don't know if you heard this earlier, but my dad grew up in Melbourne. My cousins still live in Melbourne, and I've been to Australia 5 or 6 times. Love how the NFL game has grown. Love how basketball has grown there with the rise of NBA superstars. 3rd and 2. I want to continue to talk about Michael. End of the 3rd quarter, so plenty of time. Also, grew up with some Sherwood Australian footballs. Used to play a little footy with my pops at the beach in Point Lonsdale. So thank you so much for watching from
Michael
Australia.
Everett from Down Under.
Michael Everett from Down Under. It's waned over time. Used to have a better Australian accent. But thank you, Michael. John Wallace, $2. Niner Nation worldwide. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on. Aunt Lou, $123. $10 soup. Chug a beer for being late. Shout out to my son, Miggy, and my beautiful wife, Luella. Miggy, shout out you. Luella, you are in fact beautiful because you wouldn't be dating Aunt Lou 123 if you weren't beautiful. So shout out to you and your beautiful family. And yes, I will chug a beer. Thank you, everybody, for the supers. Got people tuned in from Hawaii, San Antonio, Texas. 49ers Adam, Canton, Mississippi. Producer Chugs is saying it's Hawaii. Hawaii. Shout out your city. Continue to let us know where you're watching from. Wurzburg, Germany. Guam. Salt Lake City. Germany. Ted Atkins in the house. Chase, you doing it, bro. I'm doing it. Butte, Montana. I'm watching Big Sky on ABC, by the way. Really good show. You finished Squid Game? You finally watched it? Bro, that shit was wild, man. The Bowtie Chaplain in South Bend, Indiana. Mises Lee is in Germany. Michael Giscatu, watching from El Paso, Texas. Chase is in the one. I'm one of one. That's what I know. Give me a follow on Twitter, @Chase_Senior. For those of you who give me a retweet, you give me a follow. I'll give you a shout out. Also, it's the same handle on Instagram as well. Shout out to John Wallace. Shout out to Kevin Miles and Pico de Gallo, Kim Wise Hamilton, Thomas Gillette, Justin R7817, Crimson Pride. Oh, Mark Grounds, legendary coach at Jacksonville High School in Jacksonville, Illinois. Thanks to everybody for interacting with me on Twitter. Third and 2. Debo gets the pitch. Oh, he somehow breaks the tackle, stays on his feet, and picks up the first down. That's really important because the clock is going to continue to get milked like a cow. And the Niners move forward with another first down. Type your ones. Wow. Broke a tackle. Would have been a loss of 5 or 6. That would have then forced the Niners to punt the football away. Instead, they maintain possession and they continue to bleed the clock. 1,700 people watching live. Make sure you subscribe if you like the Niners. We're pushing out free daily videos. This isn't all we do. Garoppolo, play action, fumbles the ball. He went to throw it and just fumbled it. That's going to be a loss of like 10 or 15 yards. Snowwalker with a $5 super. I'll drink to that. Producer Coop bringing me some beers. Thank you. We ain't scared. Either is Coop, either is Chugs, either is anybody here at Chat Sports. Coop, there it is. Snow Walker. Cheers to you. Yep. Let's do it just after this possession. 2nd and 20 for the Niners, so it goes down as a 10-yard loss. Garoppolo going to try to pick it back up. hits Kittle, who makes a diving forward catch. You don't often see that where a player dives forward to make a grab like he did, kind of contorting his body in the meantime. But that makes this third down a lot more manageable at 3rd and 11. 7 receptions for 73 yards for George Kittle today. $13 minutes and counting. More Super Chats coming in. We'll get to those here in just a few minutes. Slash moments. 3rd and 11. Garoppolo in the gun. Hasty to his right. Trips to the left. Ayuk at the bottom of the formation. Garoppolo's going to get sacked. They brought the pressure and they got to him really quickly. So what looked like a promising drive ends up being a 49ers punt. Let's go Fanatics first and then Super Chats. Bengals came around the edge. Brunskill, Compton on that right side. My gosh, that's ugly. It's the holiday season, and it's not too late. It's not too early to do some holiday shopping with Christmas right around the corner. And thanks to our friends at Fanatics, you can get some wonderful deals on some 49ers jerseys if you use that link down below, chatsports.com/49jersey. Current players, former players, different colors, different sizes. You can rock the scarlet red. You can rock a white uni. There's even black 49ers jerseys, which I think should be worn more because they're really, really fresh. Current players, former players, Jerry Rice, Joe Montana. You know what's cool? Niners obviously playing the Bengals today. They beat the Bengals in Super Bowl 16, led by Joe Montana. Super Bowl 23, led by Jerry Rice. The first of which was the first Super Bowl for Joe Montana and Bill Walsh. And, of course, they would go on to win multiple. If you want to get some 49ers jerseys, chatsports.com/49jersey. There really is nothing better, no matter what age you are, than waking up on Christmas morning, opening up that present to see a fresh, dope 49ers jersey that has you dripping with swag. Rents 13 Media, $5 Super. Was in Seattle for the game last week. Didn't go the way we wanted, but the Empire was loud. The Empire has been loud in Cincinnati today as well. Wet Noodle 187, another one of our loyal viewers who's celebrating his 6th wedding anniversary with his wife today, was also there and was in the end zone seats to see that debacle at the end of the game where San Francisco could not punch that ball in. Either way, Niner gang always showing out. They are one of the best, and we are one of the best traveling fan bases in the National Football League. Break in action. San Francisco up 20-6. This game ain't over with 11:52 left. Can we get to 1,000 likes? That'd be nice. Last 2 weeks, we have had more than 50,000 people join us throughout the day. We have 1,700 people watching live right now, 710 likes. So when you like the video, it lets everybody else know on YouTube that we're here doing a 49ers watch party, and maybe they'll be able to come on and join us, and maybe they'll end up subscribing to the channel, which of course helps the 49ers. So if you love the Niners, you like what you're seeing, you want to be a part of the Niner faithful, and you see how fun this watch party has been, and I'm pretty confident we're going to have more than 50,000 people join us today, as every single week we are the most watched 49ers watch party on YouTube. Hit that thumbs up icon, like the video. We're at 775 likes now. It just jumped up about 60 over the last few seconds, now up to 781. Let's get to 1,000 likes. Yeah. Bengals down by 14. It's a 2-touchdown game. They start this drive at the 34. Burrow in the gun. Delayed handoff. It goes to Mixon. Bursts through, gets tripped up, but not before he gains 15, 17 yards. Almost took it to the house if it wasn't for him getting stopped around the ankles. Drink to those Supras. Burrow drops back, pass deep downfield. He has T. Higgins complete. Now they're almost in the high red zone. 11:20 left in the fourth. I cannot suffer a loss like last week. Can't do it. There's a soft spot in the defense. Talanoa Hufanga was the safety up top, and he was about at the seam. Higgins caught the ball near the sideline, so open spot for Joe Burrow to drop that ball into T. Higgins. 1st and 10. Right in the middle of the zone. Ball to 22. Burrow in the gun. Drops back. Pass to his left. Incomplete. Diving attempt by T. Higgins. 2nd and 10 upcoming. O'Shea Raven come on defense. Amen. D. Bell is in Mobile, Alabama. Young Mello with the tough emojis. Don't blow this from J-Man B. Please don't blow this. I will be in shambles. Might have to cancel the channel if the 49ers blow this. Second and 10. Ball at the 22. 3 receiver set, 1 tight end, 1 back. Burrow. Another handoff. Samaje Perine. And Eric Armstead, the first one to tackle him after a gain of about 1. Type stop. Big 3rd down coming up for the Niners defense.
Defense. Defense. Defense. Defense. Defense. Defense. Defense. Defense. Defense. Defense.
Burrow in the gun. Takes the snap. Bosa almost gets his arm. Drops it off for Perine. Talanoa Hufanga comes up to make the tackle. Minimal gain, maybe of 1. What do the Bengals do here? Clock ticking past 10 minutes. It's a 4th and 5. Zach Taylor, I think, is going to keep his offense on the field. Keep typing your stops. Defense. 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 All right, let's focus in here. Ball at the 17, 4th and 5. 3 receiver set. Burrow in the gun. Perine to his right. Niners break down the pocket. Burrow spins out of it. Samson Ebukam going to track him down. Burrow, ball into the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Jamar Chase. I'm not sure if Chase was originally out of bounds, and I'm not sure how Burrow got him that football. That is an all-world play by the sophomore quarterback out of LSU to his former LSU teammate in Jamar Chase. Hufanga was playing safety. Burrow, this is an unbelievable play. He's sprinting to his right, pass the ball deep into the end zone. They have to see if Jamar Chase stepped out of bounds. I think he did. He can't be the first one to touch it. They have to look at the replay to see if he stepped out of bounds. I think his toe may have been in, but they need the pylon view, and I don't think they have a good view to overturn this. I don't think the heel came in out of bounds. And it's going to stand. Man, extra point away from making this a 20-13 game. Extra point is up. And it is good. We have a 1-touchdown game here. For 49ers defense on a broken play from Joe Burrow to Jamar Chase. Bengals able to make it a 1-score game at 20-13. Still plenty of time left. 9:20 remaining. Big drive coming up for San Francisco. Type F Cincy, Venom, Meal, Venom, the Mellow Trucker. I see all of you in the chat. Right now, we're going to go sub-only chat to kick these Bengals fans out. If you want to comment and you want a shout-out, type CIN for the Bengals, SF for the 49ers. Get those predictions in. Who wins this game? I'm taking a look at our live poll. We have 2,600 votes. 86% of the homies going with the 49ers. 14% of the frauds going with the Bengals. Zion, Thomas Moore, Paige, Steven, Jeff Cochran, Jamie Bryant, Snow Walker, Armando, Brahan, Gary Street, FaZe, Michael, Hitman, 49ers Adam, Jesse Gonzalez, Ted DeWitt, O'Shea, Marcus, Montgomery Reyes, William Detweiler, all going with the Niners. This game, really, really interesting right now. $5 super from Snow Walker. I will drink to that here in just a second. Cool. New poll, can the 49ers hang on to win? Yes, no. Vote in our live poll. Snow Walker, $5 super. Cheers to that. Hitman L, defense always plays soft with a lead. It's getting old. Yeah, you kind of have to a certain degree. But I understand where you're coming from. If you're watching right now and you're like, why can't I chat? Here's a simple solution. Just hit that red subscribe button down below for free daily videos covering the latest 49ers news and rumors. We go live every Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. We do watch parties like this, where the last 2 weeks we've had more than 50,000 people join us. And today, more than 50,000 people are going to join us, I'm almost sure. Kickoff is away. JaMychal Hasty fields it at the goal line. Past the 20. Cuts up to the 25. That's where the Niners offense will take over. John Wallace with another two-piece. I said 27-19. I'm sticking to it. We need the Niners to win, man. I cannot talk about a Niners loss tonight. It'd be awful. Not good for my psyche. Not good for the psyche of this fan base either. 1,800 people watching live. Garoppolo, under center. You want to balance being aggressive but taking time off the clock here. Use check in motion. Play action. Garoppolo, pass to Kittle. He's going to pick up the first down. Gain about 15, 16 yards on first down after going out into the flat. A little bit slow to get up. Something to monitor there. In case you missed it earlier, Fred Warner did return from that lower body injury. Have not seen Azeez Al-Shire back on the field, though. First and 10 for the Niners as Kittle stayed in bounds, continues to milk the clock, and picked up the first down. Bunch formation, Jeff Wilson in the backfield, Charlie Warner in motion. Now he goes to the right of Ross Dwelly, so a couple of tight ends into block. Jeff Wilson still can't get anything on the ground. Good job by the Bengals run defense, led by Hill to stop Wilson. For those who have given me a follow today, I'll give you a shout out. Michael Descatu, Logan and Kids, Melanie, Aiden, Walter Phillips, Joe De La Fuente, Bert Sutherland, Stephen Lopez, Drew, Native, Lazy, Michael, Grind Mode, The Legend of Arsenal, Matthew Garcia. You can see my Twitter down below. Mark Lewis, Jeff Easley, Rich, Greg Rentz, Michael Elkin, and Peyton Evington. Give me a follow down below. I'll give you a shout out. 49ers have to take a timeout. That's really okay because they're up by a score. 7:36 left. Not ideal, but the play clock was winding down, so Kyle Shanahan, Jimmy Garoppolo had to call a TO. How confident are you that the Niners will make the playoffs? It might change depending on what happens in this football game. Niners hanging on to a 20-13 lead. Joe Burrow with an unbelievable throw to Jamar Chase on a 4th down, the prior possession, to make this a 7-point ball game. Garoppolo today sacked 3 times, hurried 7. He's been hit a lot. 2nd and 9. Ball at the 40 of the Niners. Kittle in motion. Handoff. Fake to Jeff Wilson. Garoppolo going to throw it, and it's dropped. Ball was too high for Kittle, and he dropped it. Should have caught it. He took a hit, but he should have caught it. Now, 3rd and 9. Got to catch it if you're Kittle. It was here, went right through his hands. Took a big hit, but you have to catch that football. Anthony, saw your super chat. We'll pop that up on the screen here momentarily. Niners, 3rd down and 9. 3 of 11 so far today. Juszczyk to Garoppolo's left. Takes the snap. Has a clean pocket. Then it breaks down and he gets sacked again. Bengals sack Garoppolo. 7:20 and counting. Niners are going to have to punt the football away. Anthony with the $5 super. Are the Niners going to take our breath away or shoot themselves in the foot again? TBD. We will see. Bengals run a stunt. 49ers offensive line hasn't been able to stop that all day. And it's been that right side of the Niners offensive line which has been awful today. Grade Jimmy Garoppolo's performance, A, B, C, D, or F. Awful punt from Mitch Wishnowski. Caught at about the 30. That's where the Bengals will take over. Yeah, Garoppolo, he's really just been okay today. Burrow takes the snap, throw to his right, Jamar Chase, 1st down Bengals. .620 and counting. Ball at the Bengals 44. Down by 7. Niners need a win to maintain great positioning in the NFC playoff picture. Burrow dumps it off for Mixon. Gets tackled after a gain of a few. 3 or 4. 2nd and long coming up for the Bengals. We're under 6 minutes. D'Amico Ryans' defense, 18th against the rush. 4th against the pass. They need to buckle down and come through with the stop here. 2 receivers to the left. It's Chase and Higgins. 1 tight end and a receiver at the top of the formation. Burrow operating in the shotgun. Pass to Jamar Chase. It's dropped. 3rd and 5. Type your threes. Type your threes. Niners need a stop. Type your threes in the chat. More than 2,000 people watching live. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for free daily videos covering the latest 49ers news, rumors, breaking news, and more. 4 receiver set with 1 tight end. Empty set for Burrow. Ball at the 49. Takes the snap. He's going to get pressured. Taken down. D'Amico Ryans dials up the blitz. It was K'Wan Williams sent. LFG. Let's fucking go. K'Wan Williams with the sack of Joe Burrow. Great time to call a blitz for D'Amico Ryans. He sent the heat. K'Wan Williams got home, and he's able to bring down Burrow. Cincinnati's going to have to punt. 5:32 left in the last frame. 4th and 20.
Celebrate good
Loss of
times.
15.
Come on. Dun, dun,
Bengals
dun,
gonna punt.
dun, dun, dun. Celebrate.
We're under the
good
5-minute
times.
mark.
Come on.
Bengals get the punt away. Ayuk gonna settle under it. He picks it up off the bounce. He's at the 11, gets to about the 13, 14-yard line. Risky play to pick it up off the bounce, but he kind of had to. Otherwise, it would have continued to trickle toward the end zone. That's where the Niners will take over. Here's our Super Chat menu. We'll pop that up. We're having fun hanging out with the Niner gang, drinking some beers, drinking some tequila as well. $1 Super Chat. We'll give you a shout out here on the show. $5 beer cheers, $10 beer chug, $20. We got the tequila on deck. And for a $50 Super Chat, I have a beer right here that I will shotgun because I am never scared. And we are real ones here on the channel. Ball at the 15. That's where the Niners will start this drive. Garoppolo. Handoff to Wilson. Off the right side. Stay in bounds. And he didn't. He knew he made a mistake. Clock will stop at 4:31, but it does go for a gain of 8 or 9 yards. Second and 2, so it goes officially for a gain of 8 for Wilson on first down. The Niners' forte, running the football. Can they win the game here by doing just that? Handoff to Wilson. First down and more to about the 29 or the 30-yard line. Type your ones in the chat for another Niners first down. 2,100 people watching live. If you like what you're seeing, subscribe to the channel. Hit that red sub button. Everything that happens with this football organization during the season, during the off season, we have you covered better than anybody else. Our coverage is informative. It's entertaining. It's top notch. First and 10. Garoppolo under center. Wilson in the backfield. He's been the bell cow today. Debo in motion. Wilson up the middle. Carry goes for 2. Tick, 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 tick. Clock at 3:30 and counting as the Niners continue to bleed the clock. San Francisco, barring a turnover, should be able to take this at least to the 2-minute warning, but Cincinnati does have all 3 timeouts left. Can't take a negative play here. I formation. Juszczyk as the fullback. Debo in motion. Jeff Wilson as the tailback. Play action. Garoppolo steps up in the pocket. He's going to get sacked. That's the negative play that the Niners couldn't take, and they took it there. Cincinnati calls a timeout. 2:55 left. Big third down coming up. The right side of the offensive line for the Niners has been a disaster today. Tom Compton, Daniel Brunskill getting straight up manhandled. And that's what caused the pocket to break down there. So now it's 3rd and 10. 3 sacks today of Jimmy Garoppolo. He's been pressured a ton. 2:58. They added 3 seconds because the Bengals got that timeout in. 3rd and 10. What's Kyle Shanahan going to draw up? The game is in the balance. Niners up by 7. 2,200 people watching live. San Francisco, 3 of 12 on 3rd downs. Garoppolo in the gun. Juszczyk flank to his right. Ayuk at the bottom of the formation. Trips to the left. Garoppolo looks to pass. Has Kittle. He's going to get close to the first down, but he's about 1.5 yards short, 1 yard plus short. 49ers are going to have to punt the ball away. Clock ticking. Play clock at 30, game clock at 2:40, a 10-second differential. Zach Taylor trying to call a timeout. They finally give it to him. 2:33 left. He was pleading for a timeout that he didn't get, which could have given them 10 or 15 seconds. We'll see if the officiating crew gives him that time. Right now, they're trying to sort it out. Will they award Zach Taylor the time? They do. So 2:50 left. Zach Taylor, rightfully so, it's a good call, gets what he wants. 4th and 2 for the Niners. They're going to punt the football away, and basically, it all comes down to this. Ephraim, Joshua Lawrence, Ocho Cinco, Brennan, Ironic, FaZe, Fetty. I see all of you in the chat. Mitch Wishnowski, need a good punt here. Gets the punt away. It's going to be fair caught at the 12 or 13 yard line by Boyd. So with 2:40 left, the Bengals have to go about 87 yards. Super chats to catch up to show me. You're my homie. I want to report Harry Brook for impersonating a 49ers fan. Niners gang, bing bong. Harry Brook. Are you saying I look like Harry Brook? Or Harry Brook in the chat? I don't even know who Harry Brook is. Beautiful wife Sylvia just got home to see the win. Fingers crossed. Let's hope it's a win. $2 super from Donald Allen. Burrow drops back. Pocket collapses. Pressure on. Nick Bosa. Eric Armstead. Bring him down for the sack. Cincinnati, 1 timeout left. That could take us to the 2-minute warning, or the Bengals are going to go hurry up. They are. Ball at the 5. 2 receivers to the right. 2 to the left. Burrow drops back. Dumps it off for Uzoma. 2nd and 18. Picks up a big chunk. That'll make this 3rd down manageable. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. (20-13), San Francisco on top. 2-minute warning. The Niners 2 minutes away from a win. Bengals trying to mount a comeback here. It would be a disastrous loss for the 49ers. With a depleted secondary, all you can ask for is for a win on the road. 2,400 people watching live. If you haven't subscribed, do so right now. I am Chase Sr., host of the 49ers Report. We do watch parties for all of these games every single game day. We also go live every Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. During our live shows, also take your questions during our mailbags. And we hit you with the latest 49ers news and rumors. So make sure you hit that red subscribe button down below. We are the largest 49ers news and rumors channel on YouTube. Earlier today, we surpassed 46,000 subscribers, and we're continuing to grow, trying to get to 50K before the season wraps up. On our live poll, 82% saying yes, the 49ers can win this game. With those super chats that we got in previously, I'm going to drink the rest of my beer. I made a weigh-in. Should we do a Q&A after the game? We're going to pop that up. A little weigh-in all the way at the bottom. I might have to edit it because it's hard to kind of put those together in Excel. But, all right. Should we do a post-game Q&A as part of our post-game show? Type Y for yes. Type N for no. Do you want to hang with us to do a post-game show and take all of your questions? Everybody saying yes. We'll do it then. Say less. Shot time. Kevin with a $20 super. We got the tequila on deck. Cheers to Kevin. Cheers to the Niner gang. Cheers to the Niner Empire, the faithful. And cheers to what we hope is a San Francisco win to move them to 7-6 on the year. No chasers here. That's not the chaser. I just said I would finish my beer earlier. Coming up, post-game show. Right after this, live mailbag. Start asking your questions now by using the hashtag 49ers, or if you really want to get on the show, we guarantee you can do that by super chatting us. 3rd and 6. Ball at the 16.5. Burrow takes the snap. Pressure's on. Burrow, pass downfield, caught. T. Higgins gets to about the 40 or the 45. Eric, I see that $5 super. That doesn't count for the mailbag. We can take that right now. Ball at the 39 to be precise. 1:42 left. 1 Bengals timeout. Burrow takes the snap. Looks left. Throws right. Oh, Jimmy Ward with a pass breakup. 1:36 left. 2nd and 10. Let's get that super up there if we can. Crack another beer for this other super chat coming in. I'm a faithful. Not sure I have the stomach to see us get dismantled in the postseason. If they play their best game, the Niners can really compete with anybody. Have to win this game to start. 2nd and 10. Burrow takes the snap. Pass deep downfield, out of bounds. Ambry Thomas in coverage on T. Higgins. 1:31 left. Cheers to Eric Super. We have another one coming in from Mike DeBoy. I have the Niners -3, so I need to win some money here. Mike DeBoy, I'm still bitter and angry after last week's loss and this. This is why I picked the Bengals. I understand where you're coming from, no doubt. 3rd and 10. Bengals 3 of 11 on 3rd downs today. Average yards to go, 6.5. Right now it's a 3rd and 10 though. Early movement from the Bengals offensive line and didn't get called. Burrow, pass downfield, caught. It's Tyler Boyd. 1:25 left. Burrow almost got the ball swatted away on the windup. It was Arden Key who just missed it. Instead, it's a deep completion to Tyler Boyd, Josh Norman in coverage. Hang on to your seats. We're coming in for a landing. I don't know how Arden Key missed that football. That's crazy. Ball now at the 32. Burrow in the gun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 at the bottom. Takes the snap. He's going to go deep downfield. 1-on-1 coverage. Jamar Chase touchdown. Jamar Chase scores a touchdown from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals are 1 point away from tying this game up. 32-yard pitch and catch from the 2 LSU teammates. Bengals a point away from tying this ball game up with 1:19 left. Extra point up, and it is true. Right now, the Niners, 2 timeouts, 1:19 left to win this football game. They've been on the opposite side of losing these close games. Can they come through with the clutch win? It was a double move. Jamar Chase on Ambry Thomas shook him out of his shoes. Just another reminder, we're going to be doing a post-game mailbag to react to this game. Get your questions in right now by using the hashtag 49ers or super chat us to get on the show. 20-20, all locked up. Minute 19 left. Bengals kick it off. JaMycal Hasty takes the ball a yard deep into the end zone. Past the 20 to about the 21-22. That's where the Niners will take over. 1:15 left. Can Jimmy Garoppolo, with 2 timeouts, lead the Niners down the field? The right side of the Niners' offensive line has been a disaster today. Tom Compton, Daniel Brunskill consistently manhandled in pass pro. $5 super from Snow Walker. Cheers to you. Robbie Gould warming his leg up on the sideline. Minute 15. Kyle Shanahan, 2 timeouts at his disposal. Garoppolo has Juszczyk to his left for extra pass pro. Now Juszczyk goes to his right. Garoppolo takes the snap. Bengals send the blitz. Garoppolo hangs in the pocket. Pass complete to Jawan Jennings. Gain of 9. Garoppolo got hit really hard off the corner blitz off the edge. Minute left. Ball at the 30. Garoppolo takes the snap. Looks. Pass over the middle. First down, Kyle Juszczyk. 50 seconds and counting. Niners moving with pace. Career long for Robbie Gould. 58 yards. It was back in 2013. Season long, 52 yards. Ball at the 35. Garoppolo, pass over the middle, caught. Jawan Jennings, he fumbles the football. Ball out since he has it. Ruled incomplete, though. Thank God. Holy shit. I think it's going to stand. I think it's going to stand. I think it's going to stand. He took a step and maybe a half step. It is going to stand. Ball at the 35, 2nd and 10, 37 seconds left. Bengals are going to call a timeout. Their final timeout. Maybe Zach Taylor trying to buy some time to allow the crew to review this. Gene Steratore, the rules analyst on the CBS broadcast, saying it's not a catch. If he says it, I think it's going to stand. Almost 3,000 people watching live. Can we get to 1,000 likes? Hit that thumbs up icon, like the video if you're enjoying the show. Niners still have their 2 timeouts. Gene Steratore once again saying this is not a catch to me. 2nd and 10. Niners are going to run a play coming off the timeout, so that's the official ruling. Garoppolo, flanked to his right by Kyle Juszczyk, takes the snap, 37 seconds, steps up, pass over the middle, complete. Ayuk, past the 50, to the 48. 28 seconds left. Kyle Shanahan's going to call a timeout. We're locked up at 20 apiece. Garoppolo, he's been beaten and battered in the pocket all throughout the day. A couple plays ago, he took a mad shot. He's been limping ever since. Still able to deliver to Brandon Ayuk. Type your ones for a first down. More than 3,000 people watching live. Niners now have 1 timeout. 28 seconds left. Ball just past midfield. The Bengals able to tie it up with a touchdown pass from Joe Burrow to Jamar Chase. The LSU connection connected for 33 yards in the game-tying score. The 49ers have lost so many close games this year. Can they be on the opposite side of that and come through with a clutch road win? Garoppolo takes the snap in the gun. He gets pressured. Pass to his left. Dropped by Jawan Jennings. Incomplete. 24 seconds left. 2nd and 10 upcoming. Once again, the Bengals, with some good pressure on Garoppolo, forced him to get rid of the ball quickly. The ball was down here for Jennings, and he dropped it. Tough catch. Probably should make it with some running room after. 3,100 people watching live. If you're new to us here on the 49ers Report, my name is Chase Sr. We're the largest 49ers news and rumors channel on YouTube. We push out free daily videos covering everything with this team. Garoppolo, Juszczyk to his left, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, steps up, pass, almost intercepted. My goodness, it should have went the other way for a pick 6. That'll bring up a 3rd and 10. 20 seconds even. I'm not sure what Garoppolo was thinking there. Safety came up. Garoppolo tried to get the ball to Ayuk. Awful decision, which could have been costly for San Francisco. Can he make up for it here? And can the Niners escape Cincinnati with the last-second win? 20 seconds remaining. Ball at the Cincinnati 48. 3 receivers to the left. Ayuk at the bottom of the formation. Garoppolo steps up. Pass downfield. Caught! George Kittle, what a catch! Full extension grab at the 30. San Francisco going to call their final timeout. What a catch by the All-Pro George Kittle. Full extension grab right here. And Kittle able to make the grab. Full possession as he went to the ground. Ball directly at the 30-yard line. From here, a 47-yarder for Robbie Gould. 49ers use their final timeout. So if you want some more yardage here, it has to be an out route. Something toward the sideline. And Cincinnati has generated pressure all throughout the day, so you have to be careful. 3,400 people watching live. Earlier today, during our watch party, we surpassed 46,000 subscribers. We're continuing to add on to that number. If you like what you're seeing, hit that red sub button down below. 13 seconds left. Ball at the 30. Garoppolo in the gun. Juszczyk flank to his left. Garoppolo throws the ball out of bounds. That pushes the game clock to 10 seconds. Robbie Gould, season long, 52 yards. Hasn't hit a field goal longer than that since 2013. Right now, it'd be a 47-yarder. 10 seconds left. No timeouts for the Niners. Garoppolo in the gun. Juszczyk to his left. 2 receivers to the left. 1 to the right. He's going to step up. Throw it deep and out of bounds. That'll take the clock to 4 seconds. So it all comes down to this for Robbie Gould. He's missed 1 field goal this year. Can he connect to push the Niners past 500 to 7-6? He has made 21 consecutive field goals in the second half to tie or take the lead. That is the longest active streak in the NFL. Spam Robbie. 47-yard attempt. Robbie Gould for the win off the left hash. Snap down. Hold down. The kick is up. It's no good. We're going to overtime.
Okay, buddy.
Tom Downey coming in to give me a hug. Robbie Gould pushes it to the right. You got to be kidding me. We're going to overtime in Cincinnati. So a great drive for the Niners, straight up, gone to waste. We have an extra session. So who you got in overtime? Type CIN for the Bengals, SF for the 49ers. 3,200 people watching live. Continue to rock with us here on the 49ers Report. Chris Cahill, San Francisco, Patrick Koppel, a mad emoji. LA Gaming, San Francisco. Ryan, Niners, Bengals win the toss. They're going to receive. Some super chats coming in. We'll get to those here in just a few moments, as we are going to an extra frame here from Cincinnati. Here on the 49ers Report, we bring you the latest 49ers news, 49ers rumors. Earlier today, we surpassed 46,000 subscribers. About 300 people have joined the faithful family at Chat Sports today alone. We are the largest 49ers news and rumors channel right here on YouTube. We've been getting after it for a little while now. A big reason for that, we're all about the audience interaction. We involve you in all of our shows, and we are consistent, faster than anybody, more entertaining than anybody. So hit that red subscribe button down below if you like what you're seeing and you want some of the best 49ers coverage here on the internet. $5 super from Snow Walker. He just keeps sending them in. Cheers to you, my guy. $2 from Storm and Norman. Everyone will blame Jimmy G for that. He did what he had to do, and that great catch from George Kittle gone to waste, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Who you got? CIN for the Bengals, SF for the Niners. '49ers going to kick it off. Ball goes out of the back of the end zone, so Cincy will start this overtime drive at the 25-yard line. San Francisco right now with the Washington football team lost to the Dallas Cowboys today, able to move to 6th place in the NFC. Super chats to get to. $5 from Anthony. This is probably going to be really surprising, but I was 300% sure they would seal the deal. Now I'm worried. $5 from Derek Mills. Sheba Dog bawling respectfully. Joe Burrow. Pass to T. Higgins. Pass. Complete. And T. Higgins, gain of about 25 to midfield. Ambry Thomas now down in an already thin 49ers secondary. 9:45 left in OT. $3,200 people watching live in overtime. More than 1,000 likes. A reminder, we're going to be doing a mailbag post-game show right here on the 49ers Report. A good time to do it with how crazy this game has been. So get your questions in right now and over the next couple of minutes by using the hashtag 49ers or send us a super chat. $2 from John Wallace. He's been on the two-piece all day. Painful Chase, the GOAT. Just painful. Still a Niner. Really painful. Anza. I don't know what football is, but I'm enjoying the commentary. Thank you so much for watching the show. Greatly appreciate it. I would imagine you're international. If you are, thanks for tuning in. If you're here in America, thanks for making the show a part of your day. Skilly, 49ers can win this. We need to for the playoffs. Yeah, no question, man. No question. Pablo Sandoval, good vibes, LFG Niners. Hey, cheers to all those supers. Ambry Thomas going to come off the field. First and 10 for the Bengals at about midfield after the big completion of 25 yards from Joe Burrow to T. Higgins. Officially, it goes for 26 because the ball's at the 49ers' 49. Burrow in the gun. Back to his right. It's Mixon. Takes the snap. Handoff to Mixon. And it's going to go for a loss of a half yard. Fred Warner, DJ Jones there for the stop. 2nd and 10. 9:08 and counting here in the overtime period. Bunch formation for the Bengals to the left. Uzomah comes in motion. Maybe extra protection to Burrow's right. He takes the snap. Ball into the flat. Uzomah, 40, 35, 30, down to the 26. .840 and counting. '49ers sent the blitz. Joe Burrow dropped it off for his tight end. Just a reminder, with the overtime rules, a field goal does not mark the end of this game. A touchdown wins it. Ball at the 26. Burrow, handoff to Mixon, up the middle. Gain of 2 or 3. Eric Armstead, Marcel Harris there for the stop. Burrow, 25 of 34 today. Looks as though that dislocated pinky is just fine. I'll change the pull. Carry to the left. Gain of a few on 2nd and 6. That'll bring up a 3rd and medium. I got you. New live poll. Are you okay watching this? Yes? No? If you're a Niner fan, probably not. Type your 3s. It's a 3rd and 3 for the Bengals. Split back formation. 3 receiver set. Niners fake the blitz. Burrow drops back. He's pressured. Sacked! Nick Bosa with the sack! Brings him down. Let's go! Bengals going to have to kick the field goal.
LFG, baby.
Type your LFGs. 6:45 and ticking here on the clock in overtime. I think that's Nick Bosa's 14th sack of the year. He has a couple today.
Let's go.
Let's go. 41-yard attempt for McPherson. He's 2 of 3 today. Makes from 37 and 28. A miss from 48. From the left hash. Snap good. Hold good. Kick up. And it is good. So the Niners have to score a field goal to tie, a touchdown to win it with 6:15 left. Don't rely on Robbie Gould. Just go for the score. $10 super chat coming in from Eric Rangel. We will show that on the screen in a second. Eric, for the next 6-pack, win or lose. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Goes a long way in supporting what we do. Also, 3,600 people watching live. This is one of our largest audiences that we've had on a watch party. Last 2 weeks, we've had more than 50,000 people join us. We're going to crush that number today. And if you like what you're seeing, if you want 49ers coverage that's fun, informative, entertaining, consistent, fast, quick, we have you covered right here on the channel. My name is Chase Sr. Give me a follow on Twitter at Chase_Senior. Hit that sub button down below to stay in the know. Earlier today, we got past 46,000 subscribers. The road to 50K is on. Touchback on the kickoff. Niners will start this drive at the 25. Niners blowing a 14-point lead, which is why we're in overtime right now. All thanks to the play of Joe Burrow, who has thrown 2 touchdowns to Jamar Chase, who's been spectacular today. Robbie Gould, 47-yard field goal at the end of regulation. It floated and flailed to the right of the upright. Now, 49ers have an opportunity to win this ball game. Garoppolo, play action, steps up in the pocket, pass to Kittle. It's caught. Gain of about 8. We're approaching the 6-minute mark. Kittle looks to be banged up. He's still playing, hobbling his way through this. 11 catches, 121 and a touchdown for Kittle. We're under the 6-minute mark. 2nd and 2. Field goal extends the game. A touchdown wins it. Jeff Wilson, single back. Garoppolo under center. False start on the Niners. It was Kittle with the lean. Can't happen. He's had a brilliant game, but that cannot happen. 2nd and 7 now. Probably goes from a running situation to a passing situation, potentially. Looks that way right now. Garoppolo in the gun. Sends Debo behind him in motion. Fake handoff to Wilson. He's going to pass it downfield. Juwan Jennings, nice catch. Contested catch for a first down for Juwan Jennings. What a grab by JJ. A guy who's really proved himself to be a valuable player on this team. Ball around midfield. Spam your ones. Picked up a couple of yards after that to get to the Bengals 47. 3 catches, 46 yards for Juwan Jennings. Huge play. Garoppolo, 50-50 ball. Had some balls to throw that ball. Garoppolo under center. Single tailback is Wilson. Bengals almost jumped off sides. Look to be sending the blitz. They do. Trent Williams picks it up. Garoppolo pass downfield. Caught. Kittle to the 26. Spam your ones. Kittle does his routine dance. Blitz came off the left side. Trent Williams helped pick it up. And Garoppolo right down the right seam had Kittle open. Big throw, big catch, big first down conversion. 12 catches, 142 for Kittle. Garoppolo, 24-38, 272 and a score. Ball at the 26. Unlike last week, can the Niners punch it in this week? Split back. Debo in motion. Garoppolo takes the snap. Pass over the middle. Complete. JaMychal Hasty. Gain of about 2. 2nd and 8. Upcoming for the Niners offense as they rock their trademark white jerseys, gold helmet, and gold pants. Bengals rocking the white pants. Black unis with the orange helmets. Great uniform battle. 2 of the best in the NFL. And a great on-field battle between 2 good teams and quality teams vying for spots in the playoffs in the NFC and AFC. Ball at the 23. Debo Samuel as the lone tailback. JaMychal Hasty in motion. Pitch to Debo. Doesn't have a lot of space. He'll only pick up 2 or 3. Big 3rd down coming up. It's obviously 4-down territory if you get close. If not, you go for another field goal to tie it. 4,200 people watching live here on the 49ers Report. Free daily videos. When breaking news happens, we're faster than anybody. Watch parties, live shows every Tuesday. Year-round coverage with daily videos coming out every single day. Largest 49ers news and rumors channel on YouTube. North of 46,000 subscribers. Let's get the 50K ASAP. Split back. Now Juwan Jennings goes in motion. Kittle also on the field with Ayuk. JaMychal Hasty to the left of Garoppolo, and the Niners are going to call a timeout. Tricky situation here on a 3rd and 5 because a field goal extends the game. A touchdown wins it. Let's show that Super Chat menu too if we can. We are going to be doing a mailbag post-game show right after this. So be sure to use the hashtag 49ers for your questions to be answered. $5 super from Dave in the Desert. Kyle better have some magic up his sleeve. Let's go, Debo. Cheers to you. Need some magic here on 3rd and 5. 2:34 left. Clock is still after the Niners timeout. Garoppolo giving the offense the play call in the huddle. A field goal extends the game. Touchdown wins it. Garoppolo in the gun. 2 receivers to the top of the formation. Ayuk to the bottom. Garoppolo takes a snap, pass over the middle, caught. George Kittle caught on the left seam. First down, San Francisco. Garoppolo had to fit it in the tightest of windows, and he did. Producer Jeremy telling me that's what she said. Good sliding catch for Kittle as he adds another big catch and more yards to a career day. We're in the Fanatics red zone. You can get some 49ers jerseys with Christmas right around the corner by using that link down below, chatsports.com/49jersey. Current players, former players, all different sizes and colors. Black jerseys, white jerseys, the scarlet red jerseys, all with that trademark 49ers swag. Hook yourself up, hook somebody else up during this holiday season by getting a 49ers jersey. All types of different deals available, all types of different jerseys available. 75th anniversary as well. Just use that link down below. That link in the chat right now, thanks to producer Jeremy Chugs. Speaking of Chugs, shout out to those super chats that have come in. I'll drink to that. We're still on sub-only chat. Let's do some shout-outs during this break in action. Who you got? CIN for the Bengals. SF for the 49ers. Let's do some shout-outs here. J-Man B, Philly Boy, Blastoise, Fox, eBay, Zion, Wet Noodle, Truth, Anza, Night Owl, Anthony, Kari, OG, Michael, Gio, Phil Lee, John Wallace, one of the true OGs of the 49ers Report. All these people continue to watch us because we're pushing out content that nobody else pushes out. Ball to 12, 1st and 10, 2 minutes even. Play action. Garoppolo, pass into the flat to Ayuk, to the 10, to the 5. He's close to the end zone. Is he in?
Oh, he's at the 1.
Ball at the 1. They might have to review it because he got close to the pylon. They're going to mark him out right now. Did he get in? It's going to be close. We need a goal line cam. The feet are in bounds. I think he outstretched for the score. It could be a game winner. They have to review this. His feet are in. Is it a score? What a way for this game to end if it ends this way. He got that ball across the pylon. He has to be in for the game-winning touchdown. All the football has to do is cross the pylon. He crossed the pylon. This could be reviewed for the game-winning score. If so, it's a 75-yard game-winning drive in overtime for San Francisco. How is that not a score? His foot is still in as he crosses the pylon. Toe drag swag right around the pylon. It has to be in.
If this is a touchdown.
If this is a touchdown, I'm doing a shotgun. 4,800 people watching live. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, what the hell are you doing? Because who else is doing this? He has to be in. Here it is. Touchdown! Yeah! Yeah! Niners win! Woo! Woo! Yeah! Let's go! Woo! Overtime win! Overtime win! Woo! San Francisco with the win in overtime! Let's go!
Let's go spam Niner games!
Escaping overtime! 26-23! Shotgun for the win!
Spam Niner gang! Spam Niner gang! Let's go!
Woo! What a game! What an ending! Brandon Ayuk in for the score! Touchdown Niners! Woo! Yeah, baby! Arizona State, let's go! Bang, bang, Niner gang! Woo! What a game! What an ending! Let's go, Brandon! Yes! Needed it so bad, and the Niners got it. Stay tuned. Q&A following this thrilling win coming at you here in just a few moments. My goodness. What a performance from the San Francisco 49ers. Get your super chats in right now. Get your questions in right now using the hashtag 49ers as we do our post-game show here in just a few moments. 3,500 people still watching live. I'm going to update the title on the video here. Post-game show coming your way in just a few moments. Thrilling win for the San Francisco 49ers in overtime. Stay tuned for a post-game show where I'll be taking all of your questions to react to this awesome 49ers win. Producer Jack went to Arizona State, so too did Ayuk. What a fucking game, baby! What a game! Business is booming, let's ride! Woo! Stay tuned for a 49ers post-game show. I'll be taking your questions for the next 15, 20 minutes. Get your super chats in right now. Celebrate good times. Come on. Niners win. Q&A coming your way. If you didn't see our reaction, scroll back, watch it, and then join us for our post-game show coming up. Use the hashtag 49ers or super chat us to get on the show. Hashtag 49ers or super chat us to get your questions answered on our post-game mailbag. Here are the final stats from today. Niners in overtime win it 26-23. Jimmy Garoppolo 27 of 41, 296, 2 touchdowns. Jeff Wilson 13 totes, 56 yards. George Kittle 13 catches, 151 and a score. Joe Burrow 25 of 34, 348 and 2 tutties. Joe Mixon 18 carries, 58 yards. T. Higgins 5 catches, 114, but it didn't matter because the Niners come through with a win. Are we going to reset, run the intro screen, or how are we going to do that, Chugs? Cool. Hashtag 49ers or super chat to get your questions answered during our live mailbag post-game show coming up in just a few moments. 2,400 people still watching live. Without further ado, let's start this post-game show and get your questions in by either super chatting us or use the hashtag 49ers. What a day, what a Sunday, and what a win for the San Francisco 49ers. Final score 26-23 over the Cincinnati Bengals in overtime. San Francisco had a depleted secondary. They were up by 2 scores. The Bengals came back thanks to Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase making plays happen. They force overtime. But at the end of the day, the Niners moved their record to 7-6 on the year. They go 75 yards down the field after the Bengals had kicked a field goal to take a 3-point lead in overtime to win this game. We're doing a post-game mailbag right here on the 49ers Report, taking your questions live right here on the channel. A couple of super chats coming in, a couple of questions coming in. I am answering all of them, and if you missed our reaction to the 49ers winning this game with Brandon Ayuk, a little toe drag swag, getting the ball inside the pylon, go back and watch it on our 49ers watch party, because we had a ton of people join us all throughout the day. Couple of super chats to get to. Harold Murillo, $5 super chat, 49ers worldwide. This one coming in from Olive Oil, a $2 super chat, just saying, good game, let's go. $10 super chat coming in from Sean Lewis for the playoffs. Because with the Washington football team loss, the Niners were able to move up from 7th place to 6th place in the NFC. They are further solidifying and helping themselves out with a massive win against the Bengals here on Sunday. Anza, a $2 super chat. She was joining us for our watch party as well. Thank you for the great show. Thank you for making the 49ers Report a part of your day. And for John Wallace, fitting finish. We ride this red and gold. It really was a miraculous game and performance for the 49ers. IFR Dries with $50 coming in from Denmark Cash, because here on the channel, we have people tuned in from all across the globe. $3 super chat from Dale Wilson, just sending some celebration emojis. Crux98, a $5 super chat. That Ayuk TD was clean in overtime. It certainly was. Garoppolo hit him coming across the middle, I believe, somewhere in that short intermediate area. Ayuk was able to get the edge on the perimeter, tiptoe along the sideline to get that ball in and get in for the score. Montana Works, a $5 super chat. 49ers best team in the NFL, fight me. I'm not going to go as far as to say that. I will tell you this, though, Montana. When San Francisco is on its game, when San Francisco is playing as well as they're capable of playing, they can hang with anybody in the NFC. That's why I think, and that's why I've been saying, this Niners team is very dangerous moving forward. They had to get this win today, and by moving their record to 7-6, taking on the Atlanta Falcons, another team in the wild card picture, this does wonders for their playoff positioning. Brad Taylor was watching us all throughout our watch party as well with the $5 super chat. Thank you for supporting the show. Dreadhead David 420, so happy. Isn't the whole Niner gang happy? You go up by 2 touchdowns. The Bengals come back with some late game heroics from Joe Burrow, and you have to give him credit because he was fantastic. Joe Burrow, sophomore player. Jamar Chase, a rookie player. Both of those guys making monster plays happen. But for the 49ers and Kyle Shanahan to show some mental fortitude and to come back after dealing with some adversity, going down by 3 in overtime, to drive 75 yards down the field, miraculous, and a gutting, really ballsy performance for the Niners today. David Vilma, a $5 super chat. Bang, bang, baby. Bang, bang, baby, because as we are in the heat of December football, the Niners have a shot at a playoff berth, and right now, it's looking pretty damn good. Miguel C., also with the $5 super chat, he also sent in an emoji. To take you through some of the stats, we'll go team by team here. Really, it was a back-and-forth interesting game in which both teams on critical downs were not good. San Francisco on 3rd downs, 5 of 15. The Bengals, 4 of 13. San Francisco really able to take advantage of a couple of special teams miscues for the Bengals today. All year and this past week, we were talking about a special teams unit for the 49ers that's been one of the worst in the league. It has cost them games. There's no question about it. Finally today, San Francisco on the opposite side of that, as they were able to force 2 fumbles on punt returns and really able to change the momentum and get some early points in this game. Let me ask you this, Niner gang. With this win over the Bengals, final score 26-23 with the Brandon Ayuk game-winning score, how confident are you in the 49ers making the playoffs? Scale it for me from 1 to 10. That is going to be the pinned comment on today's postgame show. So if you get hit with that YouTube ad break, scroll on down and get your votes in. Next question coming in from Jaden McKnight. Playoff probabilities. If we can show the NFC playoff picture, I think that would serve us well, producer Jeremy, and I'll give you some minutes and some moments to pull that up. really, this does the 49ers wonders because with a win, they're able to move their record to 7-6 on the year. So that is now updated here. Of course, the Rams and the Cardinals are going to play on Monday Night Football. Depending on what happens there, that changes things with the Rams. The Washington football team, that is updated. They do drop to 6-7 on the year. So going into Sunday, going into game day, San Francisco was in that final and last spot in the NFC playoff picture. But because Washington lost, the Niners had already moved up to that 6th spot in the NFC. And now you see it right on the fly. With a win, the 49ers are 7-6, right there at 6th place. But let's say that the Rams lose to go to 8-5 on the year. The 49ers welcome the Atlanta Falcons to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara next week. The Atlanta Falcons folks are 6-7. That game, like this game, like the game against the Vikings a couple weeks ago, going to be massive for playoff implications. That's where the NFC playoff picture stands right now. Let's move forward. Hitman L. Should D'Amico Ryans be fired for bad defensive calls in the second half of these games? No. When you're up, you play prevent coverage. And when you play prevent coverage with safeties back, you really play the sticks, meaning you have a lot of defenders at that first down marker and you give up a lot of yards in front of you. And that's what we saw transpire in this game. There's also this. The 49ers were hammered with injuries in the secondary. That's why Deommodore Lenoir and Ambry Thomas had to play so much. And Ambry Thomas looked like a rookie today. His technique was bad. 2 illegal hands to the face. He had to go one-on-one against Jamar Chase, and oftentimes Jamar Chase was able to win that matchup. But D'Amico Ryans at times did call for really crucial blitzes, and those blitzes were able to get home on Joe Burrow, generate pressure, and that was a big part of this game. Mikey Sue's 4. Will we ever use Trey Lance again? He'd fit in wildcat formations or as a backup running back or wide receiver. I think the last part of that question is somewhat ludicrous, to be honest with you. You don't want Trey Lance as a running back or a wide receiver. He's the future face of your franchise. You want this guy to be your future quarterback, and I think next year he is going to be the starter, and I think when he is the starter, he's going to unlock a different dimension of this 49ers offense. Now, what's not ludicrous is what you said about can we ever use Trey Lance again. In short yardage situations, in goal line situations, I think they should use Trey Lance a little bit more. I think why Kyle Shanahan is not doing that is because they ran him a lot in his first ever start and his only start against the Arizona Cardinals. He sprained his knee, and he doesn't want him to get injured again. If you remember, there's also been some finger injuries as well. I think that's why Kyle Shanahan is erring on the side of caution. 1, you don't want those injuries to pile up. 2, you want to maintain and keep the confidence for your rookie quarterback. Today's sponsor, it is BetUS, our sportsbook partner here on the 49ers Report by Chat Sports. If you enter the promo code Niners125 after entering that link at the bottom of your screen, chatsports.com/49bet, you get a 125% deposit bonus. What that means is you put $100 into your account, you get an additional $125 back. You know who's really happy? Me. Because I had the Niners -3, and because of that Brandon Ayuk touchdown in overtime, my bet hit. I was able to win some money. You want to win some money? Use that link in that promo code down below. We move forward in our postgame show with this question coming in from J-Man B. Who could we get to solve our secondary problems to save us in the backfield to make a run in the postseason? Honestly, at this point, there aren't many players who you could target in free agency who are going to be impact players. There just aren't. The 49ers secondary is depleted by injury. After Jason Verrett went down, I had concerns about the secondary because they're already thin with the lack of premier talent. You're going to have to move forward with the rookies in Ambry Thomas as well as Deommodore Lenoir. You're going to have to move forward with Josh Norman as the other starting cornerback on this team. Now, K'Wan Williams is pretty solid. Emmanuel Mosley has been one of the best cornerbacks according to the analytics all year long. He's out for the next couple of weeks because of an ankle injury. Once you get those reinforcements back, you could be okay. But how you can survive having a weak secondary is if you have a legitimate pass rush who can generate pressure and not give opposing quarterbacks any time to throw. Andre, who gets the game ball? That's a really good question. Nick Bosa is up there. He generated consistent pressure on Joe Burrow, and I want to say he entered the game, I know this, with 12 sacks on the year. He got, and I don't know if some of them were half sacks or not, he might have added 2 or 3 more sacks to his resume. So he's up there. Jimmy Garoppolo's up there. 75 yards. When you're down by 3 in overtime, that right there is big time. Brandon Ayuk with the game-winning touchdown. Let me give a shout-out to George Kittle. Consistently made monster plays for this Niners offense. And on top of him, having, I believe, 191 receiving yards last week and 2 touchdowns, he comes back with 13 catches, 151, and another touchdown. George Kittle showing the last 2 weeks why he's paid the way he is and why he is one of the best all-around tight ends in the NFL. I make the argument he's the best all-around tight end in the NFL, right up there with Rob Gronkowski. Travis Kelce doesn't block like him, nor does Darren Waller. Who do you think should get the game ball? That's the question that I was just asked. Let me know who you think should get the game ball right now in the comments section, and just drop me some names down below. It can be more than one. Lil Spark, who was more clutch in the final stretch? Jimmy, Kittle, Jennings, or Ayuk? Lil Spark, you make a great point. All of them were clutch in the final stretch. Jimmy Garoppolo made the necessary throws. George Kittle, just a huge game, as I just talked about. Jawan Jennings, kind of an unsung hero. Don't let his performance fly under the radar. 3 catches for 46 yards, some of them in very clutch moments. He had that catch to flip the field a little bit. Brandon Ayuk, my gosh. I mean, the guy has come such a long way from the first 5 weeks of the season. Today, he was really good. 6 catches, 62 yards, and that game-winning score on 11 targets. What does that tell me? He's come a long way. Kyle Shanahan has more confidence in him. So too does Jimmy Garoppolo. But the mental fortitude for Brandon Ayuk really strong as well. Make sure you subscribe to the 49ers Report by Chat Sports. I am your host, Chase Sr. Our watch party, it was absolutely lit. It was really exciting. But that's not the only thing that we do. And pushing out these post-game videos, not the only thing that we do either. Free daily videos covering everything that happens with this franchise. We just surpassed 46,000 subscribers today. Be a part of the faithful family. Let's hit that half-century mark. Daniel reached out to me a couple times on Twitter. Appreciate the interaction, my guy. Is Ambry Thomas a bust? Look, first extended action today. Way too early to tell. 3rd-round pick. Did he look like a 3rd-round pick today? No. Did he get beat a lot by Jamar Chase? There is no question about it. It's way too early to say that Ambry Thomas is a bust. Now, what I will tell you, he got beat a couple times on double moves. That comes down to bad technique. That comes down to not having a lot of experience. He also got whistled for 2 illegal hands to the face. That's like the definition of bad technique. He hit Jamar Chase in the helmet. You gotta, Corey Unlin, defensive backs coach, gotta tell Ambry Thomas, gotta contact him and hit him right in the chest. Shouldn't even come close to his face mask. That's a learning lesson for Ambry Thomas. Noah GQ Pena. Does George Kittle look hurt? He did. So he's been dealing with the calf injury for much of this year. Or at least if he hasn't been dealing with that calf injury the last couple of weeks, he has dealt with that calf injury for some time this year. And I saw him, and I don't know if it's because his workload was so high on top of what he did last week, 13 grabs, 151 in a score, if that's why his calf or his leg or his lower body was bothering him just a bit. But there's no doubt George Kittle looked hampered just a little bit. That's something to monitor and continue looking at moving forward. Analyst 504, last question in this bag. Is Greenlaw healthy? Defense getting really thin at linebacker and cornerback. So Azeez Al-Shire did leave the game early. Fred Warner was banged up. He came back, so it looks as though he is okay. Dre Greenlaw hasn't played the last couple of weeks. Now, he's really only played 2 games this year. The season opener against the Lions when he had that pick 6, and then a couple games ago, I think he made his return against the Minnesota Vikings. Please correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a long day. But he should be getting healthier. He re-injured that groin. I hope he's not lost for the rest of the year. He is a very good player. I love interacting with the Niner gang on social media, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. Hit me up at Chase_Senior. Give me a follow. Slide in my DMs. I love interacting and chopping it up with the San Francisco 49ers faithful. You guys are the best fan base in sports, especially after a win like today. Final score, Niners 26, Bengals 33. What a thriller. What a game. Niners up by 2 scores. Bengals come back, and then the Niners down by 3 in overtime end up coming through with the dub. Some more super chats to get to. $5 from Donald Alden. I do have some beer. David Velez, $5 super. My cardiologist disapproves of this game. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Man, it was a thriller. No question about that. Are those the last supers that came in? More supers coming in. Noah GQ Pena. Let's pop that up here. When the 49ers miss the field goal, I be quiet. But when they win in overtime, I be talking again. Ha. Friday quote, 49ers equal playoffs. Hey, when Robbie Gould missed that 47-yard attempt, I was in shambles. But y'all saw the celebration when the Niners caught that dub. Snow Walker continues to send in the $5 supers. You're a legend. Steve Yancey, $20. To all the Jimmy G haters, great players are great when they have to be. Yeah, I just have to chug the rest of my beer. And I'll take a shot to the $20 super. Is that it, though? Those are the last super chats. Steve Yancey, $20 super shot at tequila to celebrate you, the question, and the Niners win. And I will drink the rest of this beer. Let's ride. For those of you still watching, how many people are still tuned in? 925. Holy shit, that's great. 49ers news, 49ers rumors, live shows. We have you covered with everything here on the 49ers Report. To all of you who joined me from kickoff until the end of the game with that IU game-winning score and our post-game show, thank you so much. There's a big reason why we are approaching 50,000 subscribers. We involve the audience. We like to have fun. We're informative. We like to party. And there's nobody else doing it like we do here on the 49ers Report. So to all of you who tuned in all throughout the day, thank you so much. We're signing out. Niners get the dub 26-23 over the Bengals.